Ago. Hi, everybody. All right, I'm going to pin my little hey, I'm live listing down below. Don't buy that, but if you haven't, click that listing down below and save it. When I go live, I'll pin it and you'll get a little extra notification. Hi, friends. I see y'all rolling in. Let's start a little giveaway. I have a couple of giveaways loaded up tonight. Let's start off with some patriotic stickers, and then I'm going to mix those in with my normal, regular paper ephemera. They're like vintage inspired and they're round. So I'll send you some fun patriotic stickers and some ephemera. Woohoo! I made it, Marcia. You didn't miss it. It's here. It's time. We're going to do some fun crafting tonight. Are you guys excited? Okay, couple things. I am multicasting onto YouTube. Show notes are up, so it is not max 921 shipping on my craft shows, but you can purchase up to 5 pounds of items for 921, and then after that your shipping resets, but it'll always show underneath or when you're purchasing out of the bin what your shipping cost is. Okay, we're going to do a few projects. Everything I'm using tonight will be loaded in my shop. I'll pin those things for you. If you're having a hard time finding them, I can help you find them in the shop. Okay, it was a great vacation. We'll chit chat while I'm painting about that too. What else? Milk paint didn't get here. So I ordered it before I left and it still isn't here. It's so close. It's in like Olathe. So it should be here within the next couple days. Next week. Oh, and I forgot to schedule that show. I always forget one thing. Next week, I'll do it right now. Next week, we'll do milk paint. Okay. So next week we'll do milk paint. It'll be all loaded up. All my DIY paint is restocked, and I also did restock transfers. Brand new transfers. We're not using them tonight, but we'll use some of those next week as well. If you guys know what the transfers are or you know what the milk paint is, feel free to shop those in the buy now. But tonight we're going to use DIY paint, and I have a ton of extra salvage for y'all as well. Who's excited? Okay, I'm going to go in real quick and schedule a crafting show for next week. So if you guys don't want to miss it, you can go bookmark it right now. Ooh, do I even have one up? I don't even have one with a thumbnail. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. 526. Let's change that. Next week, we're going to craft on a Thursday. Is this Thursday? It is Thursday. Next week, we'll craft again on Thursday. I just got back from vacation. I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. I was in the sunshine today. I played with salvage wood. I went for a walk. Totally deserved vacation, but my week hasn't been the same. I missed you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Did you guys miss me? It was weird. It's so weird to not be live. I went on a couple of times, but okay, let's just schedule it for the same time next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. It sounds like a fun crafting time, right? Okay. So I did schedule next Thursday. Dun, 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 dun. We're gonna craft soon, I promise. Next Thursday, 6:30 p.m. If you don't want to miss the milk paint, and I already have ideas. Okay, but I'm gonna keep them right up here. If you don't want to miss it, next crafting show, go bookmark that one. And by the time I do that one, I'll have a couple more scheduled. Um, it was weird. It was weird not being here. It was a nice little vacation. I said I wasn't gonna shop. I'm having late caffeine too. It's gonna be crazy. Said I wasn't gonna shop. I shipped home 5 boxes plus a carry-on. It's okay. It's fine. That's what we do. Bookmark upcoming shows because I have amazing stuff. In fact, 8 a.m. bright and early tomorrow, coffee club show. Are you guys excited? I have watch dials for you tomorrow, 8 a.m. We're going to be on for just like an hour and a half. Okay, nothing too crazy. Are you guys here alive? The chat's like, drop a number one in the chat if you're here. And then Saturday morning, I think we're going to pop on and do a little bin flash sale. Okay, just making sure everybody's just mesmerized by my voice. We're gonna do Saturday morning a bin flash sale show. I have like, I don't know, 20 new things in the buy now. Crazy. And then Sunday is our patriotic show, Americana, red, white, and blue. We're doing a little crafting for that this week, and then Sunday will be the show. So be sure to bookmark those. Following Tuesday, I'll have more finds from Pennsylvania. Hopefully, more stuff will be here by then. Okay, are you guys excited? Let's do this. Let's do it to it. Here's how tonight's gonna work. Hop in the giveaway right now. It's for patriotic stickers and regular ephemera that I usually send out. We're going to start off by working on this little salvage wood firecracker DIY project. I need to get some paint on here, and while the paint dries on this a little bit, we're going to work on another little salvage wood flag. And then after this is kind of all said and done, we'll do this project. This is literally just drilling a hole in a little hot glue. Nothing hard, okay? So we're going to work on these two first. We'll kind of go back and forth. I have this triple salvage wood trio in my buy now. You can buy it. I have this jute in my buy now. I've got the paint in my buy now. This salvage wood, I have some pieces down here. I'm just going to run them on auction because they're all a little different. Couldn't really put them in the bin, but in case you guys want to grab some little pieces of fun salvage wood to paint on, I have some. And then after I show this little project and I run these, I have a few more rosettes that I can run. But again, they're all different. So I didn't want to bin them. Cool. And then I have a few of these for giveaways tonight. These are also in my buy now. The tags and the chippy white firecracker spindles. Parlor C, congratulations. In fact, let's do one of these, okay? Let's do one of these and let's get painting. Y'all, what was your favorite thing that you found or you bought or whatever while I was gone? Well, you guys had to do some shopping, some thrifting, some garage selling, some estate selling. Drop it in the chat. Let me know. My favorite couple of things, I got a marshmallow tin, Angelus, and a beautiful old quilt. A couple of my favorite things from my trip. Drop your favorite finds down in the chat. Let's get this giveaway going. A spice rack. Let's go. Let's go. That's exciting. Okay, our first spindle firecracker is going to be the boom. I have spindle firecrackers. I have jute. These are going to actually come with the jute in them already, but they don't have the tags on them in case you didn't want the tags and you just wanted the firecrackers. I'm going to throw these on flash sale. All of my paper tags running on flash sale down below. I have 1776. I have bang and I have boom. And then I'm going to read your answers. All right. So I'm going to flash sale these. All the flash sales should run like at the top of the buy now section. I hand stamp these one by one with my patient pants on. Okay. Rusty wire I also have in my buy now. Little leather library books, thrifty owl, so tempting. And you get like, I don't know, if you click the description, it's like 12 feet of it or something. It's very long. Rusty wire. And then I also have the white spindle firecrackers. I have a bunch of these. So these pieces were actually the insides of the salvage wood pieces I used for Stick a Sprig on it. If you guys were here for that, you're so welcome. So these are all flash selling down below. Feel free to wait to see if you win one. And then if you don't win and you're sad, you can snag a couple for yourself. Sound good? Sound great? You didn't get to go thrift. That's so sad. I have my computer and 2 phones tonight. This is crazy. It's craziness. I do want to pull it up on here. How many devices do you guys use when you do shows? Ooh, small colonial Miss Pyrex. Stickers and stamps. We got ephemera lovers up in here. Old Bibles and your rats had 11 babies. What do you do with 11 baby rats? Do something? You don't have snakes, do you? Ironstone pitcher. Nice. I saw some beautiful ironstone when I was in Pennsylvania, but I was trying not to ship for hours. It took me about 5 hours to pack all y'all's orders and all my stuff to send home. So not too bad. Okay, let's do it. We're going to start off with this spindle project. Now, I also have these in the buy now, and you know what? Screw it. Let's just put them on flash sale. Why not? We're flashing everything. They come a little dusty. They come a little crusty, but you'll get all 3 pieces, varying in heights from about 4 to 10 inches, and they will be pre-drilled with that hole in them that the jute will fit in for you. Or you could take the jute out and put a bottle brush tree or some other stuff in this if you wanted. I have flower frogs in my buy now. They are new flower frogs that I paint and make to look old. But if you go to my shop right down here and just type in the word frog in the buy now section, they'll all pop up for you. And let me know if you have any other questions about them. Cool. Okay, so the spindles are down below if you guys want to snag some, and we're going to use DIY paint. But I also have this amazing Sweet Pickens Crackle Medium in my buy now section. And I haven't used it with you guys before, I don't think. It does take 2 hours to dry before you put your paint on it. So a couple of hours ago, well, earlier today, I put a layer of the crackle. Hi, Handcrafted from Home is here. I missed you guys so much. I put a layer of crackle on these and let them dry for a couple of hours. I wanted to show you in real time here, or like whatever, pre-painted, and then we'll do real time too. Here is the Marquee DIY paint color over the Crackle Medium. So it provides this really beautiful, authentic, crackly look without being too overbearing. Yes. I finally have Juniper. It is loaded up too, by the way. Finally got it. I have a few different colors I'm using tonight. I'm going to use DIY Marquee, Hey Sailor, and Crinoline. Now, DIY paint is a clay-based paint. It acts a lot like a chalk paint, but it's even better. It's a little thicker, and DIY paint is super pigmented. So you're going to get amazing coverage with it. A little paint goes a long way, so you really get a lot of bang for your buck. Also, since it's thick, you can do a lot of fun texturing and layering, which I think we're going to play around with a little bit with my American flag. It's been a while since I've got the Mister bottle out and all of that good stuff. But I think we'll have a little fun tonight if you guys are up for it. I don't have anything else this evening. Okay, so I already put the crackle medium on. Okay, already put the crackle medium on. Thank you so much, Jasmine. I thought you already had some. You wanted some? I would have got it so much faster. I thought you said you had some and geez, can't take me anywhere. Tiny bit left. All right, well, there you go. Now you got more. And I got the little containers. Yes. I need to bring those up here. Oh, no, why is my crackle not in the freaking bag? Yes. Already? I like combed through. I like combed through my bin before we went live too. That's okay. I'll put some in. I'll put some in. I'll make sure I have all my sweet pickings stocked to rock. I swear sometimes too with Whatnot inventory, it just disappears when it wants to. You know? Now, DIY paint and Sweet Pickins milk paint both play very well together. So you can mix and match products a lot. Hold on one second. And I will check the chat. Did somebody just win the giveaway? Who just won the giveaway? What's up, Carrie Kennedy? How are you? How are you, my friend? Who just won? Tell me. Say it was me. Who won the giveaway? All right, it's $19 for a container of the crackle. Joanne, let's go. Joanne, you win. Boom. Boom firework is coming to you. I have these loaded up in the buy now. They're on flash sale. If you're so sad you didn't win, you can go snag one out of the bin. Okay. I'm putting crackle in and I need to, I'm just going to make it a not quality listing tonight, and that'll be okay. So I did pin the crackle down below. If you guys want to snag some up, this is a Sweet Pickins milk paint product, but I did use it on the spindles before we use DIY paint. This is what it looks like after the crackle and the paint and everything dries. It gives you that nice, very subtle crackle. And we're going to paint this one blue and this one white. Oh, what did y'all do while I was gone? Besides miss me. Just kidding. It was probably a nice little break, you know? A nice little break. Tonight, I'm just using chip brushes. I have DIY brushes, Klingon brushes in my bin. Real brushes, real amazing, phenomenal brushes hold a lot of paint. And when I'm just doing small projects like this, a lot of times I'll just use a small chip brush. So this is Hey Sailor. It's a beautiful, beautiful navy blue by the DIY Paint Company. I love it. It's a navy kind of almost moodier, almost a moodier blue. I have a couple of other blues in the line. In fact, I stacked some of my red, white, and blues right up here. So if you're interested in seeing any of the other ones, let me know. I'm just going to do one, and my hair is literally in that. Your hair is everywhere. Girl, your sprig girl got thick. Oh, she did well good. You know what, Bougie Moo? I got thick too. You guys, I've gained 10 pounds in the last 2 months somehow. Whoopsies. I kind of felt it, you know, it happens, whatever. I lost a little weight when my shoulder was hurting so bad, so it's fine. It needed to gain a little bit back. But I had to weigh my suitcase and it wouldn't fit on the scale, so then I had to get on the scale and then get on it with my suitcase. It's fine. I don't mind. But hey, listen, we're getting thick together this spring. I got my booty out there and walked up the hills today. Just to stay healthy, you know, stay healthy. Okay, I did one really thick coat of paint on this. Look at that coverage. Look at that coverage. Can you imagine how far that little 8-ounce container of paint can go? Absolutely insane. It can go very far. Again, this is the color Hey Sailor. I will pin it down below. I have DIY paint available in 8, 16 and 32 ounces. If you just want to try it out, 8 ounce will be great. If you want the most bang for your buck, 32 ounces is going to be at Trinket Miles. It's the perfect blue, right? It's a good one. Trinket Mouse, I'm going to do the due diligence. No pressure to stay if you're busy. I also have some other blues. I have some light blues like prom blue. I also have this fun mid blue called Pedal Pusher. So there's options. Maybe you want to switch it up. I think last year I did, or maybe even 2 years ago, a spindle project with milk paint, and I used Moody Blue. That was gorgeous. Okay, so I'm going to paint the top of this. I already glued the jute in. So I'm trying not to get it on the jute. You know, when you do your own projects, you might want to glue the jute in after, but I get impatient, you know, I was doing it. So I was like, let me just get them in there. Cool. Now I'm not going to touch it anymore. That crackle medium has been on there for a couple of hours. I put one thick coat of paint on. Now I'm just going to set it to the side and let it dry for a little bit while we work on something else. But as it dries, it will start to give us that crackle patina, okay? Okay. We're just going to set that over here. This is Hey Sailor. It is pinned down below. $9.21 for up to 5 pounds of crafted materials tonight. So you should be able to get a good few colors and spindles or anything else. 5 pound box, I think. Oh, whoops, it didn't confirm. There you go. Now it's confirmed. Now it's confirmed. Is it weird if you can't see my face? There we go. That's better. Also, I am on YouTube. If anybody's watching over on YouTube, I can't see your comments, but there's a QR code and a link above me. Come on over to Whatnot. Join in on the fun. If you guys want to go back, thank you so much for purchasing the crackle. If you guys want to go back and watch the replay on this, I am multicasting on YouTube. I did start another paper ephemera giveaway. You're going to get some patriotic stickers tonight and my regular paper ephemera. So I'll mix and match. You'll get a nice little thick packet of ephemera and a couple of extra stickers. Okay, crinoline is restocked. I was out of crinoline for a while. Crinoline is the perfect off-white. It looks a little yellow here in this lighting that I have right now, but I promise you when it dries, it is not yellow at all. I think it'll show better once I get it on this wood. A lot of people were sad when crinoline ran out last time we were in the basement. So it is restocked. I have pinned it down below. I'm pinning just the 8 ounce sizes, but again, they're 16 and 32 ounce available as well. So fun fact, Jasmine and I go clear back, is it like 7? It's like 7 or 8 years now almost. That's insane. And we met each other through a painting community, the DIY painting community, mostly. I have my brushes wrapped in wet paper towels from earlier so they didn't dry out on me. Little fun tip for you there. Okay, crinoline. Crinoline is a perfect off-white. Absolutely gorgeous. And again, I'm going to try to lay this on kind of thick and not disturb my paint too much once I get it on. Since I put the Sweet Pickins crackle underneath, you don't want to play with it too much. I did miss you guys. Tomorrow morning show is going to be amazing. Get your coffee ready in the morning. And it will be reduced shipping in the morning, max $9.21. We're going to do watch dial lots. Before the show's over tonight, I'll take you over there to give you a little sneaky peeky. And I won't sell all of them tomorrow. I'll save a few because I have quite a few just in case you can't make it that early in the morning. I'll have some for next week sit and sell as well. Had a fun time in Pennsylvania. It was great. Pennsylvania has amazing junk. I'll tell you that much. Okay, one thick coat of crinoline going on, trying not to get it on the jute. Now, I do have these little chip brushes in my bin as well. You guys can get these all over the place, but if you don't feel like going out to get them, you can get them all right here. What time tomorrow? 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, no. I already have paint on me. You can bookmark it, right, meow? 8 a.m. Just click that little boop flag up there in the corner. Watch dial lots. It'll be amazing. Okay. Ooh, look, it's like instant crackling. Do you see it? Oh, do you see the instant crackling? It's so good. I almost spilled my Red Bull. This is crazy. This is craziness. no, Reagan, you're good. Just put the cancellation in for the wrong color and order the one you want, and I got you. No worries. No worries. But if you'll just do the cancel for me, that way I don't screw up my inventory. Thank you so much. What's the name of the DIY red paint? So I have a couple of reds. I have Marquee and Carnival red. I'm using Marquee tonight. I feel like Marquee is a bit more of a barn red, a little more barn red. And then here's Carnival, which is a little more of a true red. And I am working on getting some paint rounds made for you guys. Life is expensive. Everything's expensive right now. So I think they're like $100 for the set. I just need to pull the plug. I will go ahead and pin the Marquee down below again. That's the one I'm using. I'm a little slow, guys. Once you take a week off or a couple weeks off, you're a little rusty, a little rusty crusty. Speaking of rusty crusty, I have some amazing new rusty stuff in the by now. I don't want to get too off topic. Okay, so we have all three painted, red, white, and blue. Look how good they look already, but we're not done. We're gonna let these dry and then we're gonna put some wax on them and make them look even a little more old and patina. But are they cute with the little jute? Now, I like to unravel mine just a little bit. If you don't like that, you can keep it regular. Oh, I'm such a rookie. Oh, geez Louise. Okay, now while those are drying, we're just going to set them to the side for a minute. I want to work on another little flag. And then I thought I could run the ones I painted too for y'all if you want them, or I could save them for Sunday. That's cool too. This was just a little piece of salvage wood from my garage. Thank you so much, Jasmine. Everybody followed the Trinket Mouse and handcrafted from home. And I did 1776 on this side. Fun fact, I almost put 1976. Oops. America is celebrating its 250th anniversary this year, so I feel like patriotic decor has really blown up. Let's go. But I want to get a little extra crafty here. Murph, thank you so much. I want to get a little extra crafty here and do a little like playing with my paint, a little layering, a little drippiness. Okay, this one's just pretty regular. Just did a pretty basic. This next one, we're going to get a little crazier. So I have this piece I think I'm going to use. It's got some nails in it too. It looks like at one point I was going to maybe cut it into a corbel or something, and I never did. Never did. And I just freehanded all of this. I know I love the nails too. I only have a couple of pieces with the nails. Do you guys want me to save this one and run it for you to paint on? Or do you want me to do this one up? I'm so indecisive. I've had to make so many decisions in the last couple weeks. The crackle paint I can't find it. It's actually just called Crackle. And I had to put in a generic listing for those because for some reason it disappeared on me. I only have one left in stock. Go ahead and snag it down below. It is a big container, so this will cover lots of projects. And then I did order some more of this with my order. It's the Crackle. It is pinned down below. Okay, so I just eyeballed this, you guys. With my little eyeballs. I didn't do anything too fancy, so I'm going to do the same thing on this one. Where'd my Hey Sailor go? Here it is. So I just did like a little half section, even though, on a real flag, of course, it's just like right here. But I like this. You guys can paint it however you want, right? It's the fun. You're at work and you can't watch Lolo Lash. That hurt my brain. I am multicasting on YouTube, so you'll get to watch the replay later. It's not quite as much fun because you don't get to see the chat, but at least you can watch the projects. Ooh, put a 1 in the chat if you've never tried DIY paint. Okay, chip brush here, 1-inch chip brush. I've got some of the Hey Sailor. Look at all those spreads. Well, we have to change that eventually. And you know what? If you are not interested in doing patriotic crafting, don't worry. Next week, I'm going to use my new transfers and we'll do some like summery, springy, florally projects. Okay. So maybe you're not like into the red, white, and blue. I get it. I got you. Come back next week too. I'm just eyeballing this. It doesn't have to be perfect. I do try to avoid the nails a little bit. Just so that I don't cover up the rust. And I don't worry about 100% perfect coverage because I'm just going to sand it down a little bit anyway. Now I have my heat gun here. It's a Wagner heat gun. I use this to dry my paint up faster. You can also use a hair dryer, box fan. You put it in sunshine, or you can be patient. But nobody has time for that when we're live, so I dry things up a little quicker. Yay, Trigger Mouse. My heart is so happy. I had a little vacation. I got to meet some new friends, had a good time, saw some amazing junk, and then came home and spent my first day back crafting. I needed this. I go pick Elena up tomorrow. Macy's back. I went and picked her up this morning. Elena's here for the weekend tomorrow. And then her last week of school is next week. She has graduation next Thursday morning. So next Thursday, that'll be perfect. I'll be here crafting next Thursday evening instead of on in the morning. That worked out perfectly. So I'm going to go watch her. She graduates middle school. And I'm like, but we're going to do Mother's Day shebang this weekend since I was out of town last weekend. No noise with the heat gun. It's not too bad, right? Just be careful. See how I'm holding the cord and keeping it away from my cell phone and my paintbrushes? Not too bad. I know, right? Isn't that insane? Oh, time flies. Hold on just a second. I am living my best life. It is a great life. I got to meet one of my biggest YouTube idols while I was there. Got some really good food. It was the crazy lamp lady who put that event on. I followed her on YouTube since forever. Since forever. Okay. So there's my blue. Now I'm just going to eyeball some stripes here. 1-inch chip brush. Now, you guys, be a good human and don't be a bad paint owner like me. Take your paint and pour a little bit out into a separate container. Don't be double dipping your brush like Brie, okay? DIY paint is all natural. It doesn't have a lot of preservatives or artificial ingredients and grossness in it. But with that being said, sometimes if you are double dipping dirty paintbrushes that have been sitting in paint water into your container, and then you close it and you put it on your shelf, you come back to it a couple months later, it's gonna smell like farts. Okay? It is. It's just the honest truth. So pour your paint out. I like to say I use it fast enough. I don't have to worry about that, but I really don't anymore. So I really need to start practicing what I preach. I used to find amazing little plastic containers and stuff at a thrift store in Topeka, like little 2-inch like plastic condiment cups. And they would always have styrofoam cups and all of that stuff. And I would buy them there. And now I don't have that. Okay, stripes. Boom, bam. I'm going to show you how to go from this that looks like a 5-year-old did it, to this that looks like it was done 50 years ago. Be patient with me. Dirty paint dipper. You don't call me that. That's going to be my new insult. Dirty paint dipper. How many people have dipped their paintbrush in their beverage before? Oh, you guys know what I want to do. I want to go to one of those sip and paint classes, like events, girls' night. I don't even like wine. Maybe they'll give me a martini. I don't want wine though. Wine gives me a headache. Okay, and then I'm going to use Marquee. Do you want me to use? I don't want to use. Why isn't this open? Oh, I almost opened the wrong one. You almost got me. That's inventory. Don't do that. You want the gimme? Yes, you did. I'm going to send you a paper ephemera and some patriotic stickers with it. Look at that little guy. No. Let's do another giveaway. Why not? Time for a giveaway. All right, it says patriotic stickers, but I'm gonna send ephemera too. I got bingo cards while I was there. I should have brought those home in my carry-on because those would have been great. Where's my red brush? Here we go. Sorry guys, I'm a little sleepy tonight. I'm not moving quite as fast as usual, if you notice. But are you so proud of me? I did this. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to go get the dog, and get everything ready. Screen froze while you were sipping. I was like, there. Don't screenshot. Don't make me a sticker. I already am regretting it. I did that to Fryer. Okay, so here's Marquee. Now, I'm going to try to avoid that nail a little bit, but here's the great thing. DIY paint is water soluble. Oh shit, I didn't dry the white, did I? DIY paint is water soluble. So if I get some paint on that nail, I can just wipe it off. I forgot to dry the white. I was being silly. Okay, I'm going to dry the white so I don't mix my red and white and turn it into pink. I got really lucky right there. Hello, Kitschy. I'm going to throw a mod on you. No pressure to feel like you have to do anything. I missed you. Did you miss me? I'm not worrying about perfect coverage either because we are going to distress. All right, I'm about to get a little crazy. I've got my little spatulas up here. I've got my water bottle down here. Y'all want to get a little wild with some texture? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to show you what DIY paint can really do. Oh, also, if you guys are new here, follow me on social media. I have been stepping up my game on Facebook the past couple days. I really, really, really should have filmed a little bit while I was there, but I was enjoying my time. You know what I mean? I really was. I'm getting back on the YouTube game. I'm inspired. It's happening. And also now I have 2 shipping people. I'm going to teach them how to pull the orders this week too. Well, probably not tomorrow, next week. So that's going to save me a lot of time and really open up my schedule. But I didn't film in Pennsylvania except for like reels. So I put up a couple reels. Follow me on social media. Same name as here, Upcycled by Bree. And then over on YouTube, that my whole point was I have a ton of crafting videos, over 500 crafting videos up. From the past years. Are you done? Is that this weekend? What's today? Thursday? Did it start today? I'm talking to somebody in the red chat. Okay, I'm not 100% happy with these lines. Give me just a second. It's really hard to craft and paint and talk and pin and explain. But you can't mix the colors. You can't mix the white and red or you get pink. I got a little red right there, so I'm going to cover it up. Is that the quilt one? Are you excited? Kitschy Mushroom runs in-person estate sales, so she's super worn out. Starts tomorrow, one in 3 weeks, and then a giant one after that. I'm so excited. She's in Oklahoma. So if you guys are too, check her out. Check her out. Okay, I messed up a little bit. I got a little bit of red right there, but have no fear. We can fix it. Just going to go back on with my white one more time. Right over that area. And it's all like jagged right here. I did that on purpose. I don't want this to look good. Ooh, a little bit of red is under that white right there. I kind of like that. Also, the chip brushes are willy-nilly. That's also another reason I like to use them because they provide all that texture up here at the top. If you don't like that and you want to make more exact lines, I have Klingon brushes in the Buy Now. You could use artist brushes. You could use, any little tiny paint brushes you have at home. Okay, let's dry this back up. And here's what we're looking like over here. This is drying over here on the side. Look at that crackle coming in. I think the crackle is sold out now. Y'all are insane. I have got to order more and more and more stuff. I will put an order in for more crackle tonight. But if you're sad, don't worry because next week we're going to use milk paint. And with milk paint, you don't need that product. It will crackle on its own. Yeah, you could use tape. That's a great idea. Painter's tape to make nice crisp lines. We used to do the grain sack lines with the painter's tape. I really miss that. Okay, you guys get in this giveaway, 14 seconds. I'm gonna start one more after this. I'm gonna go look downstairs and see if I have more than 4 crackle. I was just making sure I didn't oversell. I might have a few more, and I don't want, if somebody else wants one, I want to make sure, okay? I don't know why it wasn't in my Buy Now section. Okay, one more giveaways, and y'all talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Talk about what kind of animal you have. Drop your animal, what it is, and what its name is in the chat. I'll be right back. Okay, no, that was it. I really only had 4. I was just double checking. Darn the luck. A Shetland sheep. One's named after me. I have a cow named after me and a sheep named after me now. That's insane. I've got Maisie, my 20-year-old Chihuahua, Sugar and Spice, my 4-year-old male sugar gliders, and Oreo. How old is she? She's like 2 years old now. Rats don't live very. I'm never getting any more animals, you guys. I'm gonna be so sad. It's called anticipatory grief. Okay, here's what we look like after we've heat gunned and we've dried it, right? So I could make this one look exactly like this one by just adding a little, like the stars, obviously, and a little bit of wax. But yahoo! Sissy Begonia just won her first giveaway, first ever on Whatnot. I'm gonna send you some fun ephemera. So like think old photographs and advertisements, bingo cards, things like that. And I'm gonna mix in a few patriotic postcards or stickers. I'm sorry, stickers for you as well. Okay, let's get this party started. I have an old painter's tool here, old spatula. You guys could also use like a wooden popsicle stick or a palette knife, whatever little flat tool you want to use. Speckled stars. What do you mean speckled? What do you mean speckled? I'm going to do a little bit of DIY texture drippy goodness. I'm going to take a little tiny bit of crinoline on my spatula here. And then I have a mister bottle. This sprays like you can get them at better only do one at hair salons. It's so fun though. Hair salons, you can get them on Amazon. It's a continuous mister bottle. Oh, flicking the white on. Sounds like a flicking mess. We'll have to try it sometime. Lie with the paintbrush. Excuse me. Oh, like with the paintbrush. I can probably do that too, but we're not. We're not going to do that. I'm going to take a little bit, tiny little bit of my crinoline on my spatula right up here in my corner. I'm going to press it and kind of scrape it down and kind of across right here. That. Okay. Now watch. Take my continual mister bottle. I'm going to spray. I'm going to wipe. I'm going to spray. Oh. It's been a long time since we've done this. Now, if you guys want to see this paint method on big pieces of furniture, on other things, go follow me on the YouTubes. And you'll see, okay, yeah. I take a little bit right here. I'm just going to kind of scrape down and across. No big rhyme or reason to it, right? Spray it with that water. Do you guys like the slow jams today? Scrape, spray. We're going to let that drip just a little bit. Now, once you get it wet, it kind of reactivates the paint, okay? So when I spray, I try not to mess with it too much. Ooh, look how it's kind of collecting right down there on the edge. I'm gonna let it roll around. I'm gonna do just a tiny bit more right here. Now, if your paint's not moving enough too, you could take a little bit of paint and like a plastic cup, mix a tiny bit of water in, stir it up, and then scrape it on if it's not moving around enough for you. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. I have a lot up here, which I'm okay with. I'm gonna dab just Auntie Brie, dab just a little bit off. That way it doesn't compete with my stars. You'll see what I'm saying here in a minute. Okay, so now that it looks like this, I'm gonna dry it with my heat gun and let's see what we got. The great thing about this, if it's ugly and we hate it, you just paint right back over it with blue. I don't think you'll ever know. Gotta have a little fun, right? Gotta have a little fun. Okay, I am going to start another giveaway. This is going to be for our second spindle firecracker of the night. Oh, this one is bang. She bangs. If you want this cute little spindle firecracker, hop in there. I used some of the braided wire and threw one of the tags on it. All of this is in the buy now on flash sale. If you don't win and you're sad and you want to snack some up for yourself, okay? All right, get in there. So here's what we're looking like now that we've done this. We're drippy, we're textured. We look like we've had a couple of layers of paint on us. Maybe this whole thing used to be white and then it got painted blue. That blue paint's chipping off. We're creating some good layers here. I want just a little more drip from it. So I'm gonna reactivate it by spraying it, wiggle around with my finger and spray it one more time. And watch that paint drip. So that is the amazing thing about DIY paint. It can be reactivated with water over and over until it's sealed. I want just a little more to drip down the whole piece. I'm going to put quite a bit right there. Move it around. Oh, move it around and spray it. You guys, I've got some crazy weird nerve stuff going on, so my grip is a little off. Cutting all this wood was dangerous. I hope y'all love me. There we go. There we go. Don't be afraid. What's up, at peace? How are you? Don't be afraid, okay? It's just paint. I do kind of start light and add a little bit more. It's easier to add more than take it away. This is fun. I'm just going to dry it up with my heat gun. Sometimes that makes the water run a little bit more too, like there's some stuck in the crack. So you can use your heat gun or blow dryer to kind of play with that drippy water. Oh, that's good. Yeah. DIY paint is unlike any other I've ever used. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Well, everybody follow at Peace Estate Sales. I have all my estate sale friends up in here. Another great seller here on the app. They're also friends with Fryer. Look at our little community. About DIY drying lighter. Okay, Jasmine brought up a great point. So DIY paint does dry a little bit lighter. Think about like dirt or clay. When it's dry, it's lighter. When it gets wet, it gets a little bit darker. And then as it dries, it lightens back up again. So very, very good point here. You can see the Hay Sailor is a little bit darker wet on the brush and does lighten up as it dries. Then when I seal this, it'll darken back up again. And then it'll lighten back up as it dries and kind of dry somewhere here in the middle. This one has dark wax on it too, though. Oh my gosh, what do y'all think? What do y'all think? Send up some yellow hearts if you're loving this like patina drippy look. Did y'all ever think about spraying your paint with water while you were painting? Woohoo! So good. So good. Okay, now here's the thing. Do we get a little crazy? I was thinking I have weathered wood down here, which is like kind of a gray brown. Do I put a little weathered wood over here? Do we get some dark drips on here? Do we risk it for the biscuit? Yes. Okay, weathered wood is a fun color. So this container is probably like 2 years old that has sat over here. You can see this nice little beautiful chunk of paint that has kind of dried up around the top. I save these amazing chunks. I throw them right down in the very, very bottom because they will reconstitute themselves. Okay. Also, they are amazing for taking because it's like a piece of clay now, and you can smudge it and smear it and cause all this beautiful texture. This is a brand new container I just opened today. So you can see, as long as you take care of your paint while close it up, it will last pretty long on the shelf. Yeah, I do that. Now, if you are painting like furniture or you want a very smooth finish, don't throw chunks down in the bottom. But if you ever have a can of DIY paint that has dried up, don't throw it away. Put about like an eighth of a cup of water in it, depending on how much is left. Say like you had a lot left in there and it accidentally got open and dried up, put like an eighth of a cup. If you only have a little bit left, put like a tablespoon of water in and let it sit, shake it up, let it sit, stir it, let it sit for a couple more days, stir it. DIY paint will reconstitute itself. It's insane, but it lasts forever. Really long shelf life. Okay, we're going to try it. We're going to risk it. Get in this giveaway 23 seconds. About half of you aren't in there. It is for this little chippy white firework, little firecracker. It says boom. Wait, no. This one's for bang. I don't remember. This one's for bang. This one's for bang. She bangs. She bangs. I literally have 5 dried up bottles saved to add water to. Seriously, just do it, girl. Just do it. Bang. Who's going to win it? 3, 2, 1. Boo, boo, boo. Y'all bookmark tomorrow morning show. We're doing Watch Dials. Jackie Carroll, congratulations. Bang is coming to you. Spindle fireworks are in the buy now. If you're sad you didn't win one and you want to snag one, I threw them on flash sale for you. They come with the jute already in them. I pinned them down below for you. Do you upload your demos? Yeah, I am multicasting. What's up, Cat Cal? I am multicasting today to the YouTube. So if you missed some of this and you want to go back and watch the replay, you can do that. Okay, we've got our white drippy over here. Now, even though I put the white drippy there, I feel like I need to do the dark drippy across the whole thing. So let's start slow. Ooh, yeah, Drinking Mouse. Watch Dials in the morning. I have a few other goodies on the table. I'll show you before we get off tonight. What all I have. Okay, weathered wood is an amazing color. It's kind of brown, kind of gray, and depending on what wax you seal it with, it really can look like old chippy gray weathered barn wood, or it can look like, if you use like a black wax with it, almost just like a really rich dark brown. Okay, I just put a tiny bit up there. I don't know how this is gonna go. Let's try it. My Mister bottle, we're gonna spray heavy because I want it to drip. Agitate it just a little bit with my finger. Agitate it, it's a fun word. I'm close with my spray bottle. All right, there she goes. It's gonna start to drip a little bit. I'm not happy with how much it's moving. So what I'm gonna do is mix a little bit. Let me get a container, mix a little bit of paint with water, and I'll show you how you can make it run a little bit easier. I don't want to get like too much dark paint on this. I want it to look almost like tea stained runs. Doesn't sound very pleasant. The runs. I'm sorry, I'm 12 sometimes. Okay, so I just put a about freaking that right across the room. I just put a little in here. You sent me a message. Okay, I'll check it right after the show. I usually check messages obsessively a million times a day, but before and after my shows, so I will double check it. Now I just sprayed some water in here. Okay, just regular old water. Maybe even too much. Got a little crazy. I want it to be a little less thick. Okay. Now, I'm gonna just use a wet paper towel here and take off a little bit of that extra weathered wood. That was a little too much. Okay, so now I've got the drippy ippy. I'm gonna place it right up here again. That's already trying to run a little bit, and now spray it. There we go. So now we're moving more like I want it to. There we go. There we go. And it's not a lot. It's just subtle. I don't want it to be too much. So if it's not running as much as you want it to, and be careful because you're going to make a watery mess. So be careful where you're setting your projects. That good. All right. Why do you guys even like me? It's been so long since I've done this. I've done this to entire furniture pieces before. Okay, so I put some over the blue. Now I'm going to hit it, make it run over that white too. Oh, yeah. Now we're getting some good layers. Woo, making this boring old piece of wood look old. Y'all, spatulas, popsicle sticks, super cheap. These Mister bottles, if I recall, were like $9. After a couple years of inflation, they might be up a little bit. But if you put in continuous Miss bottle when you're searching for them, or go to like your Sally's Beauty Supply store. All right, I got a lot on there. Hopefully this isn't too much. You can kind of like obviously direct it by turning your piece. If you're doing furniture, it's harder to move it around, wiggle it around. We got a lot up there. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Dab a little bit. Ooh, that gives some good texture when you dab too. Okay, don't be scared. Try it out. What's the worst that can happen? We paint over it, start over. All right, that's a lot. So we're just gonna stop right there. We're gonna dry it up, see where we're at. It's gonna look a little different when it's wet than when it's dry. So stop, dry it up, see what you're looking like, and you can always add more. Okay, do we like this? Do we like this decrepit look? You won't hurt my feelings. Some people don't like this. Some people want nice crisp lines. Oh, it's so good. This just made it look so old. Where's Peg? Hi, Peggy. Oh, my friends, y'all, we are coming up on 3 years on this app. Insane. Now, I had a show in June and then I gave up until September, okay? But technically 3 years. Some of y'all have been around since the beginning. Drop a 1 in the chat if you have been here since the beginning. Trinket Mouse, I saw your patriotic sale. I was there for some of it. That quilt girl, congratulations. You were so freaking cute on social media. I just thought, I don't know why I just thought of that. Congratulations. That was amazing. So neat. You know, it's not a great feeling. I don't know how people hold it together when stuff like that happens. I'm just like you. I'm like, oh. Okay, maybe I don't bawl like a little. No, I'm just kidding. I have. Okay, let's do another giveaway. It's for paper ephemera and patriotic stickers. These are cute. They're little like vintage inspired. There's the man himself right there. Yeah, that was crazy. Okay, look at this. So it's not too much. I don't think we did too much. Look at that. What are we thinking? We started with this. And we made these. I like it just like that. I don't think I want to mess with it anymore. I'm not going to add any. Okay, maybe just a little bit. Just a little bit right here. It can get to be too much. You got to be careful. A little bit right there. All right, does anybody have questions about colors? Let me pin weathered wood for you. So far I have used DIY Marquee, Hey Sailor, Crinoline, and now weathered wood. I know a lot of y'all have purchased a white color from me before. Maybe it was vintage linen, maybe beadboard, maybe crinoline. Of course, you could use any of those colors. And then if you pick up a brown or a black, you guys can also mix some colors yourselves. So if you picked up a very stark white before, but maybe you also picked up black, don't be afraid to add a little bit of black paint or a little bit of brown paint to your whites to make it a little more off-white. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine has pinned those DIY paint colors below. You can find them right down here in my shop. I do have a ton of items in my shop. I know sometimes that can feel slightly overwhelming, so I will give you a little hack if you are new to shopping a buy now section. If you go right down in here into my shop, to my buy now section, and type in the search bar at the top, DIY, all of the DIY paint and products will pop up. I've got all of the colors right here behind me too. So maybe you're thinking about another project and you want to see a color up close. I would be happy to show you. I did get waxes restocked. I've got the making powders in there. I added a little bit right down here. I like that. I think that tied that in better. Are we feeling too naked down here? It's dribbled down there a lot. I just want to go like this. I don't want to drip it back upwards because I want this to look like it was on like a wall or maybe the outside of a building forever. And that it like got rained on. So I don't want to drip it upwards. I'm just going to add a little to the bottom. And then this is like a paper towel that I had a paintbrushes around. I've done a million things here. It's slightly damp. And I'm just gonna tap off some of that extra. There we go. I like that better. Now we've tied that weathered wood into the bottom. I'm so glad we added the dark on too. Amazing. And you know what? You know what? I'm digging it. Let's add just a little to this edge. Just got a little spatula, little painter spatula here. You could use a popsicle stick. You could use a transfer stick. And again, I'm not going to make it drip the wrong way. Make it drip down. I'm going to tip tap here with a wet paper towel. Oh, I love it. You love the weathered look? Yay. Yay, yay, yay. I am determined by the end of 2026 to have you all painting with DIY paint. Okay, let's be honest here in the chat. Who likes to watch craft shows but doesn't really craft themselves? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. I love to watch cleaning shows like on YouTube, cleaning influencers and stuff. When I'm cleaning, I'm not going to do half the stuff they do, but I love to watch it. I know it's hard to find time. You just have to make it. You just got to make it. I'm feeling okay with the way this kind of blended out here. I think using the chip brush, it did okay. I don't think I really need to do any more blending there. You could take just like a wet paintbrush right there and blend it a little bit. I'm not gonna mix it. Okay, now I have a couple options here. I've got these rusty crusty stars. No, this isn't gonna be right for this one. They would be so cute on one of these projects though. Just not on this one. See, it would have been cuter on this one that I didn't. Oh, see, it would have been really cute on that one that I didn't do all drippy. Why is that? Just different. Moosebag, let's go. Sending you some fun ephemera and patriotic stickers, ma'am. I do want to put just a couple stars on this. I'm thinking 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I've got an artist brush here. You're so welcome. Leave it alone. Wow. Oh, I think I want to put a couple stars on it though. Or do these look like stars? I want to put a couple stars on it. Don't ruin it, Brie. Don't ruin it. I'm just going to freehand them. Oh, this paintbrush is crispy. Crispy. Thank you so much for the raid. Family Heirloom Antiques. How was your show? What were you selling? When's your next one? Tell us all about it. I just started another paper ephemera giveaway. More patriotic stickers as well. Hop in there. Thank you so much for the raid. We're crafting tonight. Okay. I got this wet now, though, and now it's still wet. I'm just going to freehand these, and then I'll check the chat. I don't want these to be perfect. I'm going to sand over these. So don't worry. If they look a little too perfect, don't worry. Trust the process. Can I be honest with the paint and water technique? Yes, Sue. Be honest with me. If you don't like it, that's okay. It's not for everybody. Some people don't like the drippy. Some people don't like the drippy. But Sue, you can be honest. Tell us how you feel. Tell us how you really. This is a safe space. Clean your engine as you drive. Fuel a cleaner engine with PP. I've done it on furniture before, and I promise you can't hurt my feelings. After posting on YouTube and Facebook for 7 years, furniture flips and DIYs, y'all won't hurt my feelings. What's everybody having for dinner tonight? Oh my goodness. I am going to make a new recipe. I'm going to show you in a minute. Okay, I'm just like eyeballing my spots, my spacing, everything. And I'm literally drawing the stars on like I would do it with a pencil. That's the only way I can make them cute. Proportionate. Okay, I don't want them perfect. You ordered Jersey Mike's. Let's go. First, I thought it looked like bird poop. I'm dead. I wasn't sure how I was going to take that. I can usually take criticism pretty well. That's funny, and I'm so glad you shared that with us. It is a safe space. You know, I could have like on one of the drips, I could have put one of the a brown speck in the middle of it. It really looks like it. That's hilarious. Those two colors together, I can see it. Oh my god. Oh. Now I'm never gonna unsee it. So it looks like this has been outside on the barn for years and just got shat on. Oh. Pancakes and eggs. Breakfast for dinner is always good. Oh, that's hilarious. You did say it was supposed to look like it was supposed to be outside. It was under the barn swallows section of the barn. Oh my god, I'm dead. Um, taco salad. That sounds good too. I'm getting my life together. When you guys see me this time, uh, 6 weeks from now, I started my physical therapy back up today, and I called the doctor because after I got my MRI results back, nobody ever called me like about physical therapy or anything else. So I called them, but I got back working with my lady again. I'm gonna make salmon for dinner tonight. I've eaten healthy all day. I don't hate you. I don't hate you at all. I'm cracking up, and that's actually hilarious. I don't hate you at all. That's really funny. I go to the mo. I know. it, it would definitely, it could 100% look like bird poop if you're not careful. Okay. So I just willy nilly the stars on. Now I'm going to take, I think I've got some 180 grit down here. It's hot in here. I'm going to turn this fan on. You guys let me know if it's too loud. Okay. This sun starts beating in the sunroom. Oh, in the evening. Is that too loud? Is that annoying? No. Hallelujah. Can't hear it. Let's go. Here, let me show you the recipe just real quick. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I have to cook myself dinner after a show in the evening. Who am I? So responsible. That's who. It looks delicious. Oh, there's not a finished picture of it. Okay, well, here's what you do though. You put salmon next to a block of feta cheese with tomatoes. And then I have fresh basil that's been growing outside. I'm going to throw that into and you bake it for so long. And then after you bake it, you take a spoon and you stir all that together. The salmon and the feta and all the tomatoes, like, blah, blah, blah. And then you boil noodles on the side. And then after you stir it, you throw your noodles in, you stir it all together. I'll let you guys know how it is. I'm like drooling. Erstwhile Farms. Congratulations. Okay, so I dried the stars with the sandpaper. That's what I'm having tonight. And I figured that'd be easy. I'm going to do that and then clean my kitchen while it's baking. Okay, 180 grit sandpaper here. I'm just going to go over the stars since they are so clean and pristine and the rest of it's so drippy. I'm going to try not to hit most of the other part of the blue here since we've got our whole thing going on. The goal is to try to get some of that blue to come back through the stars. You guys hear that R? You can tell I've been up north, huh? Stars. Boom, there we go. Much better, right? They blend right back in. What do we think? We started with these, and now we have these. Chippy goodness, drippy goodness. Did I do good? You like that? Okay. So cute. So this one we didn't do drippy. This one we did dark wax on. This one we did drippy on. I think I'm going to do let's do mostly clear wax on this. Let me put lids on my paints here. These are very full. I'm only on YouTube. I didn't do this one on Facebook. It kills my Facebook algorithm. I gotta figure that out. It really kills my Facebook algorithm when I stream live on whatnot over there. I realized. Hopefully I'm on YouTube. I think I updated the app, so I hope so. Appreciate you though. Appreciate you. Here are the 4 colors we've used so far. If you need me to pin any of them down below, let me know. I had so much fun in Pennsylvania, though. It was a good time. Why did I bring that up? Were we just talking about something? Take me back. It wasn't a long enough trip. You have a freaking paint store in there. I do host a craft class. That's what I'm doing right here. This is a craft class. You like it in person? You guys think I'm Superwoman. I need another assistant. Please pin the colors. Of course I can. All right, and I'm gonna pin the 8-ounce colors for you. That's the smallest container I have. I also have them available in 16 and 32. So Alicia, if you want a different size, feel free to let me know. But I'm gonna pin the 8 ounces. So right here is a marquee. That is my red, and then we're gonna seal this up with some wax, and then we're gonna finish our firecrackers over here. Cool. Marquee is the red. Crinoline is the off-white that I used. I love crinoline. It's my favorite. It is pinned down below. I also have other blue options and other white options. So if you want to check any of those out closer, let me know. Weathered wood is what we used for the drippy darkness. You're crafting and watching. Yay, Murph, what are you making? That's another great question. What have you guys been crafting lately? And then which one? Crinoline, Hey Sailor. The navy blue here is Hey Sailor. I'm obsessed with this blue. I pinned it as well. Marquee and Hey Sailor look beautiful together. This is like a little more rustic barn red and navy blue. I also have carnival red and blue iris. So if you like that traditional, like, bam, in your face pop of red and blue, I've got these 2 colors as well. My favorite paint brand. So here's the thing. Both brands that I carry are very different. DIY Paint is a clay-based paint. It is very user-friendly, very easy for a beginner as well. Like if you've never painted before, it's VOC-free. It's all natural, great to use with the kids or grandma. Then Milk Paint, Sweet Pickins Milk Paint is actually a powdered paint that you mix with water. We're going to use this on next week's craft show. It is scheduled already if you want to bookmark it. So I will let you know, or I'll show you how to use the Milk Paint next week as well. I love them both, but they're both very different. Milk Paint can be a little temperamental. It takes a little practice, but it provides a finish unlike any other. So that's kind of a hard question. Besides that, literally, y'all, I haven't used other brands. I've carried these 2 for like 7 years now and haven't really branched out from there. Now, DIY Paint does have another line within the company called Cottage Colors that has a built-in sealer. And we can look at that really soon too. That way you don't have to seal it or wax it. So it's kind of unlike both of these paints as well, but that is also the DIY Paint company. Yeah, we are going to seal it. So you guys saw I could use water. I could move this paint around. It is water soluble, means you can reactivate it with water until you seal it. You do need to seal it. My favorite way to seal things is with wax. It is quick, it is simple, it is easy, and it also can add a lot more patina. Jasmine, thank you so much for pinning the colors. Okay, so again, be a good paint owner. Don't be like me and dip your brush into your wax. I like to take a little stick usually and take a little bit out. So this is DIY clear wax. Almost put all of that on my hand. It is a buttery, smooth, soft wax. It is not runny. It is not drippy, but it blends amazingly. It looks a little yellow here in the solid form, dries completely clear. You're not going to get any yellowing at all. They have it in clear, black, white, and dark. I'm going to use clear over this, and then we might play around with a little bit of dark wax on it. Clean chip brush. I have these 1-inch chip brushes in my bin. I'm kind of a lazy painter. I don't really love cleaning brushes, especially wax out of brushes. So I use chip brushes a lot. Excuse me. That Red Bull is giving me the hiccups. Hi, Maisie. Hold on 1 second. Are you awake? Hello. You want to say hi to your friends before we seal the paint? Oh my gosh. Say hi, everybody. Mother abandoned me again for another long week. Oh, but I did not. I did not disown her yet. Say hello, everybody. Okay. I'll get you some dinner in just a little bit. 6:40. She's probably hungry. Oh, geez. She is a sweet old girl. Baby girl, what's up, Bree? Oh, goodness. Are we going to walk in circles over here? Okay, so I'm just going to put a little on a chip brush. You could just use a clean rag, too, whatever you prefer. Now, notice when I put this wax on, it will darken that paint back up a little bit, like we talked about. See how that red got a little darker again? As it dries, it'll kind of lighten back up. What's up, Lydia? How are you, friend? Good to see you. Did y'all miss me? Okay, and I'm just going to do one layer of clear wax over this whole thing. I'm not going to overwork it. Okay, just real simple here. Boom. And then the paint's sealed. Now, it does take a couple of hours to dry to the touch. 24 hours or so to dry all the way. If you're doing a big, huge, beautiful piece of furniture, let it dry for a few days before you take it into your booth. We're sealing it, Miss Ma'am. We're sealing it right now. So that's all it is, just a little layer of clear wax. And boom, it's sealed. We could leave it just like this. But I am going to do just a little bit to the ends. Now these ends, hi, Fryer. Oh my gosh, all my friends are here. I missed you guys. Oh, Peyton, we did. These ends look a little too fresh and clean. So fresh and so clean. I don't have a booth. So I actually started in a booth. My hairs are everywhere. In a booth in an antique mall, a little tiny 4x6 booth. I should put some pictures like in a photo album on my phone. So when you guys ask, I can pull them up on demand. It was tiny and I painted everything apothecary and white and wet distressed it all. And I started there and then COVID hit. COVID hit and the antique mall closed down. Okay, I'm just putting a little bit of clear wax on these ends. Ow, a splinter. Oh, things I do for you guys. It's okay, I got it. I'm just putting a little clear wax on these ends and then we're gonna put dark wax on them. But COVID hit, the antique mall closed down. Everything did. I took everything home and sold it all off on Facebook Marketplace, like porch pickup during COVID. And then people started requesting, I had a Cricut back at the time. I mean, I still have it, but I hardly ever use it. Started requesting custom signs and custom furniture painting. So then I started doing custom jobs. And then when COVID was over, I was also a personal trainer at the time, right? Working insurance, doing a little of that, little personal training, a little thrift flipping. I decided to go all into my business. Started my YouTube channel, my Facebook, and here we are. 7 years later, I did not flip you off. Rude. Trust me, if I wanted to flip you off. Okay, and then here's dark wax. Oh my goodness, same exact thing. Beautiful consistency, smooth, buttery soft, easy to blend. Dark is going to be brown, and then there's also black wax, which is black. I use the dark wax more than the black. The black is very harsh, but it looks beautiful over like a stark white paint, very French country. Okay. Now, I already put a little clear on here because this is a fresh cut and very, wood is porous. So if I put straight dark wax on that, it would get really, really dark. I put a little clear on there. It acts as a little bit of a barrier. And now the dark will kind of glide around and move around a little bit better. Have a little more play with it. So I'm just going to do a little dark wax over this fresh cut. And then boom, bam, we go from looking like a fresh cut to looking like that wood has aged just as long as the rest of it. Woo! So this is dark wax and clear wax. Let me pin those two down below. If you're going to get DIY paint, you are going to need something to seal it with. The clear wax does come in a very small 4 ounce. All of them do. It is pinned down below for the clear. And then I will also pin the dark. Now, if you're not into wax, DIY does make a couple of different top coats. There is a liquid patina. This one also acts as a decoupage medium, or you can just use it as a sealer. There's also Big Top. Big Top is more of like a straight sealer. I don't really use this to decoupage with as much. It dries a little slower. I feel like Liquid Patina dries a little faster. This also dries slightly more matte. This is a little more shiny. But I do have the liquid options available as well in the sealers. I also have Sweet Pickins matte top coat, which is a gorgeous top coat, very, very matte. They have it in a tiny size. And it, of course, you can put right over your DIY paint as well. All right, let's darken up this other end. There's a little bit of weathered wood paint that dripped on there, or Paste Sailor or something. So it got really decrepit over there. I don't mind. And then we'll just do a tiny dark wax. I'm just dipping right in my container here, living my best life, YOLO, willy-nilly. Willy-nilly. Fryer, are you still here? I got another raid. Oh my goodness, look at the shrimps. Look at all those shrimps, and I missed them. Are those shrimps? Oh, they're crawfish? Blessed Arrow Boutique. Thank you so much for the raid. Why is your emoji crawfish? Are you in the South or something? I just started another paper ephemera giveaway. We're crafting tonight. We just painted this beautiful flag. Started your Cajun head. Started with this kind of wood. We painted a beautiful flag. Started a paper ephemera giveaway. You also get patriotic stickers with that tonight. Thank you so much. How was your show? What were you selling down there in Louisiana? When's your next one? Tell us all about it. Macy's excited. She ran back in here. Okay, so we've got our ends and our tops all patinaed up. I just looked up and there were crawdads everywhere. I love crawfish. Oh my goodness. I've only been to Louisiana a couple of times. Once we went, I had amazing crawfish boil, so good. And then, it's a lot of work for a tiny bit of meat, but it was delicious. Elena was little. She was only like 5, maybe 6. She would take, because I'd only eat the tail, right? I'm from Missouri, from Kansas. We don't do that. I would only eat the tail. She would take the heads and suck all the brains right out. Thank you so much. Anyways, you missed it getting painted. I am multicasting on YouTube. So if you missed half of the show, you can go back and watch the replay later. Upcycle by Brie over on YouTube. It'll be under the live streams tab. It is over there. Okay, I'm going to leave the back of this one blank. On this one earlier, I did put 1776 on the back. And you know what? I didn't wax this. So let's just throw a little clear wax over this too to seal it up. And then I have a little bit of dark wax left on this. Yeah, we're just gonna stipple, wipe, get it all rested, crepid. There we go. Much better. Much better. So let's find Joy. Have you updated your app in your app store? Because if it's not updated, usually it fails. Sometimes you have to disconnect and reconnect too. I did the numbers freehand. Yeah. I just slapped them on there. Don't be scared, you guys. It's just paint. Just paint. You want me to put them on this side too? I can. Why not? Let's do it. It's a lot of pressure. Now you're going to watch me. That way you have a double-sided shelf sitter, And then I'm going to run these, okay? I'm going to run these if anybody's interested. I have blank wood if anybody wants just blank pieces to paint themselves. Old salvage wood, and then we're going to finish these, okay? Only a couple of projects tonight. We'll be on, oh my gosh, it's already almost 7. I'm just yapping. You won't be on too much longer. What was the eyeballs for? Do you watching me? I always feel like somebody's watching me. And I get no privacy. See, the great thing about liking like chippy, old, decrepit looks is it doesn't have to be perfect. Except for I almost put 1976 earlier. That would have been embarrassing. Jeez. There's lots of paint, just really go for it here. How often? So I try to go once a week. I try. I have another one scheduled for next Thursday, same time, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Oh, the wax seals the paint. So the clay-based paint needs a sealer. If you don't seal it, now this is old decrepit wood. You're probably not going to be using Windex and spraying this down and wiping it later, right? You're probably just going to put this on your shelf. It probably doesn't technically matter, right? But with a different project, maybe a piece that you're going to touch in your hands, maybe a piece that's going to be on your kitchen counter, you want to spray it down, wipe it down every once in a while. You need to seal your paint or it's just going to wipe back off. DIY paint is water soluble until it's sealed. But also with like the dark waxes, you can add patina, you can add depth and volume and dimension and a whole different look with the colored waxes. So they're not only for sealing, but they're also for adding a little razzle dazzle, a little patina. All right. Yeah, I just freehanded it. Why not? Fun, right? I have stencils by Jamie Ray Vintage. Unfortunately, I'm not allowed to sell my Jamie Ray Vintage here on this platform. I should email her again. Be like, oh, Jamie, Debbie said yes, you should do. There we go. Not bad, right? All right, let's dry that up. Is anybody interested in salvage wood pieces to paint on your own? Drop a number 1 in the chat if so, and I could run those. They all look different, so I did Mexican, sir. Let's go. So I didn't want to put them in my bin. That is just too much. Now you want to try it, Sue? Let's go. I did my job. And even if you didn't want to invest in a ton of colors tonight, if you just wanted to paint some 1776 signs, you just need one color. How about dark wax? I'm going to. Let me dry it up first. We're going to put some clear and some dark over this. I'll show you. I got you. Now, if you do purchase this here in a minute when I run it, be careful because there are nails in there, okay? When you open it. I'm leaving those nails in. They're part of the look. And then over here, our pieces are getting all crackly. Ooh, that one crackled really interesting because I put it on pretty thin. Oh, and look how good the white contrast is over that dark spindle. Now I'm sad that I'm out of that crackle. I wish I would have had more in stock. I'll get more though. I'll get more. I'll order it right after this show. I can't remember what my minimum is with film paint, but I got you guys. We'll reinvest everything I make. Oh yeah, I got this. How do I get the crackle? I use the crackle medium, but they already sold me out of that. You know what you guys can do is you can use a layer of Elmer's glue and lay down under your paint a very thin layer of Elmer's glue. That's probably dry by now. My bad. It's a little bit different and it makes a bigger crackle. The thicker it is, the bigger the crackle. If you'll double check show notes for me, I would appreciate it. But if you do a thin layer of Elmer's glue, it makes a lighter crackle. Be careful, Mason, that heat gun's hot. Okay. The heat gun is a Wagner. I've had this one for a few years. It's decrepit, but it's a Wagner brand. I got it on the Amazons. Okay, 1776 looks way too clean. I'm going to take 80 grit sandpaper. This is a big grit. Very, very coarse because this has a lot of texture on this one. It's okay. It's all good. We'll have time at the end. And then we'll go boom, boom. Right over this. I'll vacuum later. So I just brought a little of that wood back through. There we go. That's better. That's better. Oh, my wax is open, blowing stuff in it. I'm a messy crafter. I mean, I think most of us are. Be mindful of your products though, because they are pricey, you know. It's an investment. I feel like once I became a retailer, I got a lot lazier with stuff. All right, we brought some of that wood back through. Now I'm going to do it just clear. Now, technically, like this is paint after, especially after 24 hours or so. Can I show how freehand to start? Of course I can. I got you. I got you. It was very easy. I'm not a professional. I mean, I kind of am a professional, but I'm a simple crafter. I don't do any of that real fancy crafting. I'm just gonna put clear wax over this whole piece of wood. It's not gonna hurt anything, right? Instead of just putting it over the letters. Not gonna hurt anything. But that paint technically isn't gonna go anywhere on this wood, after time. But sealing it up is best practice. Okay, and now here's a little bit of dark wax. Got paint dust everywhere. A little bit of dark wax, just a tiny, tiny touch on this brush will do you. And I'm actually going to do like a little bit here on the edge. Ooh, no dark wax. Ooh, dark wax. Ooh, ah. What's up, Charity Vintage? And then I'm just going to lightly go over my numbers. Just add a little. I barely have any product on here at this point. And you got to be kind of careful because there's a lot of texture in this old wood. If you get way too much dark wax on there and get it down in that texture, it's not coming off. Start with a little bit. You can always add more. I like to work in the corner this way too. Kind of pull the wax in, or on the edge, I mean. Okay, that's it. That's all. Just a little dab will do ya. But you could get real crazy. I mean, you could make this thing look like it bird shit on it. No, what's up, my friend? I sell live edge wood big slabs. Dang. So here's the thing. I used to find so much good salvage wood in Kansas by the side of the road, on the curb. Once I moved to Missouri, nothing. So I'm on the hunt for a good salvage wood place. I don't really buy anything fancy. I just need good old wood. Okay, we got 2 double-sided signs. Hour and a half later. First project's done. The second one won't take very long. I'm going to go ahead and run these. Y'all want these? One at a time? There's a big one and a little one. So this one I did not do the drippy effect on. And then I'm sweating. It's hot in here, but thank you. Thank you, Rachel. No, it did. It treated me well. It was a great break from a lot of things. And I actually just showered and did my skincare right before this too. So thank you. Thank you. I actually should be a little shiny. The dark wax. I got the dark wax for you right in the buy now section. I will pin it down below for you. Of course I will. And you can use this dark wax over any kind of paint you have, of course. If you have another paint at home, clay-based paint or chalk-based paint, it is pinned down below, and that is for the 4-ounce size. It is $14 for the small 4-ounce. I have bigger 13.5-ounce sizes available in the light or in the clear and the dark, and all of them if you're wanting a little more bang for your buck too. But a little bit goes a long ways. What up with the Cincinnati apron? Oh, you mentioned Kansas, Missouri. I bought this from Jamie Ray Vintage years ago. She handmade this. It's just a grain sack apron. It's so cute. I will never sell it. Okay, I'm gonna run these. I'm gonna start my art at $1. Jamie Ray Vintage. She's another crafter. She's one of my biggest inspirations. She's over on YouTube and Facebook. She's not here on Whatnot, unfortunately. Okay, let's do this. I'm just gonna start them at $1, and y'all can bid them up to what you think they're worth. How about that? This one is a 10 by 5, an upcycled by Brie original, double-sided. You got 1776 and the flag. This one has the drippy, drippy goodness on it. And I have a nice, inexpensive shipping setting on there for you. It won't cost me too much to ship it. Or you too much to ship it, I guess. All right, 15 seconds. This first one's running. Upcycled by Brie original, and it does have the nails in it. So keep that in mind when you're opening it. Be careful. I did multicast on YouTube. Yes, Rachel, I sure did. You can go watch the replay. And I will try, if you guys don't buy all my salvage wood, I'll try to make a couple more of these before Sunday, but I can't make any promises because I do have some other stuff going on. I've got Elena and everything else. Jackie, thank you so much. I appreciate you. Upcycle by Brie Original coming to you. This tape's not going to stick to it because of the wax. Oh. Thank you, Jackie. Where are you going to put this? Do you have the perfect place in mind? Back it up. Here we go. Action item number 1. Oh, how to paint a star. Are you still here? I did forget. Thank you, Trinket Mouse. Are you still here for the how to paint a star? Yes, still here. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to use, this is just a random naked rosette I have over here. And then I'll run this other one in just a second, okay? And I have an artist brush. My stars are willy-nilly. They're not perfect. But artist brush here, and I literally paint it just like I draw it with a pencil. Okay, so I literally just, oh, there's a sticker on there. It's all right, we'll do it to the side. You guys can pinch, you can swipe left to move the comments out of the way. I don't know if you knew that. And then you can pinch to zoom in too, if you can't see what I'm doing. Feel free. Yeah, thank you, Jasmine. Great minds think alike. So I literally just paint it exactly how I would draw it. Boop, boop, boop. And I go up and down. This is how I would draw it with a pencil. Like that. Does that make sense? And how do you guys do your stars? I go like this. That's how I do mine with a pencil. So that's how I do it with a paintbrush. And then I just fill it in. Now I sand them down when I have them on this board. So if the paint's like a little, paint's a little lumpy or whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I like all that texture. Even if you didn't sand that down and you let that dry, all of your wax would catch in all of that texture of the star. Now that one's a little wonky, okay? That one's a little wonky. If it gets a little wonky, you just finish her off there, just finish her off there. That's how I do it. 2 triangles? Oh, it is 2 triangles. Wait, but it's not triangles because then. Oh, it is 2 triangles. Oh, stop it. Sorry, I'm screaming. You can do 2 triangles. Oh, wow. Thank y'all for all of your purchases of the paint. If you have questions about any colors, they're all right here behind me. I'd be happy to show them to you. If you need me to pin anything for you, I'd be happy. It'll overlap. You're so right. So that's how I do mine. That one got kind of crazy. Don't look at that one. Everybody go get your pencil and try it. 6 point. Oh, it's 5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, shit. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, and triangle makes it a 6-point star. Mind blown. Welcome to art class with Bree. All right, let's run this other little piece. This is my 3rd water today. I took all my vitamins. We're on it, boy. This one's smaller, and I didn't do the drippy on this one, but I did do a lot of dark wax, kind of randomly all over the piece, even over the red there. So it still looks good and decrepit. It also has the nails in it, which I love. This one is 7 by 3.5. 7 by 3.5. It has the 1776 on the other side, and I also got all of the edges good and patinaed for you. This is the last one I have painted tonight. 15 seconds off and running on that one. Do I really just soak the fabric in tea water? If you're looking at the tea-stained flags, the tea-stained flags, those already came tea-stained. But yes, usually you generally do, or you just drip tea on something, little drops, or soak it. The little flag is running. Last one I have painted, an Upcycle by Brie original. Who's decorating? You're welcome. Who's decorating for 4th of July this year? Put a number 1 in the chat. Let me know. Do you guys do patriotic decor? Also, if you have tips on tea or coffee staining, if you have tips on that, feel free to drop them in the chat. Every year, I love it. Elizabeth, Trinket Mouse. Oh, that's crazy. That's shocking to me. I want to see what your house looks like. You guys, we should all do tours. We should do like a tour my house raid train or something. I think they've done that already, but we could do it again. Where'd my Sharpie go? Found it. Number 2. Thank you so much, Elizabeth. Okay, that one's done. Does anybody want me to run salvage wood pieces for you? I know some of y'all have bought some paint tonight. Y'all want pieces to paint? Yay or nay? If not, then I'll keep them and I'll paint some more. Look at that one. It's all like decrepit shaped. No? No chippy wood? You guys just want me to do it all for you? All right, I'm going to set up the assembly line. Paint some flags for Sunday. You do the hard work, we'll pay you. Yes, please, the broken. I got you. Got you, Rachel. I'm going to run it at 5, if you don't mind, if nobody else is going to bid. This is an old piece of barnwood. Old piece of barnwood. 2 different blues. Oh, okay, hold on just a second. All right, I'm going to run it as an auction item. Edit. Boom, boom. I thought more people would want chippy wood. It's okay. It was already all done in my garage. Okay, here we go. There you go, Miss Ma'am. Is that cedar? I think so. Right? I think it's cedar. It looks like cedar. Don't ask me hard questions. It has a little bit of red patina on this one too. Okay. There's some of my favorites from my houses. Oh. Where's the blue question? There are. Bam, I got you. Rachel, thank you so much. Smell it? Oh, see if it's cedar? Does it look like cedar? I don't know. It's wood. Run another. Cedar has a pine. It doesn't smell like pine, but it's very old. This is old wood. Okay, anybody's welcome to bid on these. Look at this one. This one's white. You could just do red and blue on this one and leave the white to show. It also has a couple of old rusty, crusty nails in it. It's a good one. A little bit bigger. It's a 10 by 5. I'm going to run it at $5. Anybody's welcome to bid. 15 seconds. There that one goes. And then this side is plain. It does have like a little divot through the middle. What wax should Rachel buy? Rachel, do you want clear or a patina or both? This piece is a running. Both. Okay, I got you. I'll pin them for you. There you go, Rachel. There's number 4. Okay, so I have 2 different blues. I mean, I have a few different blues. I think for Americana purposes, these 2 would be best. This was Hey Sailor. This one's a little more navy blue. This one is blue iris. This is going to be more cobalt. If you have beautiful blue glass, this one will be beautiful. Or like flow blue, blue onion. This would be a great complement to those. Just depends which direction you want to go. Okay, so clear wax to seal your wood projects with, Rachel. And then I also use dark wax tonight, which I think just adds a lot of great patina. Here's the small clear wax pinned down below. That's the 4-ounce size. And that little 4-ounce will still go a long ways. Bam, if you want me to pin either of the blues for you, feel free to ask. I got you. If you're having a hard time with the names, I've been reading these names for years, so I've got them pretty much memorized. And then I also have the dark wax now pinned down below. I'm going to have to order more already. I love y'all so much. I have 2 more of the 4-ounce left in the dark wax, but I also have 13.5-ounce sizes. You get a little more bang for your buck, more cost efficient on the big sizes, but I know not everybody needs massive waxes. Okay. Any other questions that I missed? Feel free. What is in the baggie? So this is the milk paint. This is Sweet Pickins milk paint. It comes in a powdered form. You mix it with water to turn it into paint. We're going to use this next Thursday. So you can bookmark sold out now. I have the larger size on the dark wax if you guys need it. And I'll order more tonight. I'm just going to keep ordering craft supplies for you. Basically, I reinvest at least half of what I do every show just to keep products stocked. But we're going to use milk paint next Thursday. Be sure to bookmark that show, and I will show you how to use it. Some people get intimidated because there's a little extra step there. This is number 4. A little extra step with the water, but don't be scared now. Okay, I'll teach you. New shirts. New shirt designs are in to the person into my shirt company. I just have to pay them. I went on vacation, and then Maisie had some blood work and stuff done this trip. They want $800 to clean her teeth. So I will pay them early next week after I have shows this weekend. I will get my shirt order in. The dog, yes, the dog to clean her teeth. And I'm sorry, 1776. What? I will order more, Rachel. I will. Rachel, do you want me to? I will pin the. Did somebody else buy it before you? Savages. I'll pin the big size. If you will see, the big size is only $20 more, and you get a ton more. So depending on how much you're going to be crafting, I'll leave that up to you. Can you just pull the bad ones? Well, she's had some of them pulled. She's had some of them pulled. She doesn't have very many left. The 1776 board. So those have both sold. Those have both sold now, Miss Ma'am. But there you go. That was the back of the flag. That's what it looked like. I just painted 1776 on it. I will try to do a few more of these before Sunday. I can't make any promises, but I will do my very best. I see that I thought about doing more earlier, you guys, because I already had all my paint out, but then I thought you would want to do your own, so I didn't. You're so welcome. Dear Antlers, she doesn't even chew on her bones anymore. She's almost 21. She's old and senile. But they said none of them were looking bad, like that they were about to fall out or anything, or like they were hurting her. They were just dirty. And I'm like, bro, she's probably going to die soon. So I don't want to pay another 800. She had a few teeth pulled a few years ago and had them cleaned a few years ago. But she won't really chew on her hard bones anymore. She's just like, yeah, they need sedation. Well, that's why they did the blood work, Rachel, to check. And they said her kidney levels were slightly, very, very, very minutely elevated. So they wanted to put her on IV fluids for the thing, which is why it's so expensive. And I'm like, is the sedation really worth it at this point? But I'm glad I got the blood work done. They do want me to adjust her diet just a little bit. She's fine. She's good. And her teeth aren't bothering her, so I probably won't. I'm a busy bee today, okay? All right, now it's gone. It was just a little baby can. That's it. It's over. It's over. I know the things we do for our fur babies. Okay, let's finish this project. Okay, finish this project. What are we making next Thursday? You guys are so excited. We're gonna use milk paint, and I don't know exactly what we're milk painting yet, but it'll be good. Don't be worried. Okay, don't you worry. And then I got a bunch of new transfers in. A bunch of new transfers. So we're going to transfer up some things next week. I got gorgeous new florals in. I got a ton of transfers in. They're in the buy now. If you guys know what transfers are and you want to get in there and get sneaky peeky, feel free. You can go snag them. I know that Matchbox is great. You can go snag them up tonight if you want. So there's a bunch of new styles. If you just type the word transfer, oh, the big yellow flowers I got for y'all. If you just type the word transfer in my shop, they will pop up. Do you do coastal ones? I don't usually pick up a lot of coastal stuff. I'm sorry, I live in Missouri and it does not sell very well for me. But with that being said, I could pick up a sheet or two. The great thing about the Prima transfers is I can literally order one transfer. There's not really a minimum. I mean, there's a minimum amount, but I can order one of one design. So I got you. I'll try. I'll look. I'll browse. Okay, so with these spindles, we put the Crackle Medium on first, and then y'all bought me out of the Crackle Medium. I will order more of that, and then we put DIY paint over it. So now we've got this gorgeous, gorgeous crackle effect. So pretty. And then we're going to do a little wax. Oh my goodness. It turned out amazing. Same colors here. We've got Marquee, Hay Sailor, and Crinoline. Now I did put the spindles in the buy now section. They're on flash sale down below. You get all three and they come pre-drilled with the holes. Okay. The holes are already in there. I did put the jute in the buy now as well. A foot of it in case you want to buy this big thick jute. I thought wire would be really cute as wicks too, or you could use your smaller jute you already have at home. This is just a little bit thicker. Oh, okay. Yeah, Coastal, just send me a private message that says Coastal Transfers and I'll see what I can do for you. I appreciate that. Appreciate you. So everything that I'm using is in the bin. If you guys want to make your own, if you want to paint your own, if you guys don't buy them, then whatever, I'll paint them for you. That's cool too. I'll just be a painting fool. I'm just gonna not sleep this whole weekend. This is gonna be such a busy weekend. It's okay. All right, we're back to our clear wax. I just put a little bit here on my lid, especially now that I'm using blue and red. I don't want to dip that into my clear container. There's already like splinters of wood in there. I don't want to dip it in my clear container because it will bleed a little. We're just going to do a layer of clear wax over this. Oh, you know what? I didn't sandpaper them at all. I guess I could. I could hit them with a little. I should have done that before the wax. It'll hurt anything. I'm gonna hit them with just a little sandpaper. I've got 80 grit here. It's a nice heavy grit, so I won't have to do too much work. I'm just gonna expose a little bit of wood on them. If you used a lighter grit, it wouldn't pull quite so much paint off. That crackle medium kind of makes the paint even thicker, so I can get away with a nice heavy grit right now. You could also use like an electric sander outside. I'm not gonna do it. I've done it inside before. It makes a big old mess. Makes a big old mess. Yeah, I'm exposing a little bit of the wood back. You don't have to. You don't have to. Just a little bit, you know. I ordered the wrong blue. Requested cancellation. Now let me buy the correct blue. Bam. Which blue do you want, hon? Which blue do you want? Do you maybe you need to go out of the? You want Hey Sailor? Maybe you need to go out of the show and come back in. Let me pin it down below and see if that helps. What not be what not? And I heard there were some weird glitches while I was gone. Okay, I pinned it down below. Let's see if that helps. Everybody follow all of my mods. The Trinket Mouse hanging out tonight. Oh, to the Mo in here helping out. And handcrafted from home, putting in the work. All amazing sellers on this app. Girls, and mods, when are you guys on again? It crashed on Tuesday. Oh no. Yesterday was bad too? Gosh. Oh, I remember I was watching Hodge the other morning and it just like the system slowly started shutting down. She's like, wait, it won't let me pin anything. And then she's like, wait, it's frozen. Wait, it won't let me. Wait, where'd everybody go? Just like system filling. Okay, looks like it worked. Thank you. You're welcome. And then Bam, did you get the cancellation in for the color you didn't want? You said you got that in. I'll go in and cancel it right after the show. No worries about that, guys. My show notes says no cancellations, but if it's something that happens here, don't you worry. I got you. The only crappy thing is when you guys put in cancellations and I accept them, it doesn't put it back into my inventory. Trinket Mouse is on tomorrow. Vic Ranch Wife, thank you so much for the rave. How was your show? Tell us all about it. What do you sell? We're crafting tonight. We're doing a little DIY. I just started a paper ephemera giveaway, so you're gonna get my classic ephemera, and then I'm gonna throw in a few of these patriotic, vintage-inspired stickers tonight as well. Those will be fun to use, like on a little tag. Okay, here we go. I exposed a little bit of wood on these just for funsies. Western vintage, excuse me, and primitive. That Red Bull is giving me the hiccups. Well, I'm so glad. I hope it was amazing. When are you on again? And then I asked my moms to drop their shows too. Trinket Mouse, what you selling tomorrow? Okay, exposed a little wood on that. I forgot to expose any wood on this and I waxed it a little bit. It's okay. Have no fear. It's just paint. It's not going to hurt anything. I'm just going to go over this a little bit. Now, if I was working on Nana's freaking antique Hoosier and I was repainting that, I would slow down. I would make sure I got my stepped out correctly. Not going to hurt anything on this decrepit faux firecracker, though. Maisie, what you doing? Are you hungry? Mom's almost done. Yeah, we're almost done for the night. Thanks for hanging out. The stickers are not in the bin, Sue. Sorry, I was just giving them away tonight. If I have any left, I'll bring them on Sunday. Will you be around on Sunday? Sue, you ordered something, didn't you? Throw a couple. No, you didn't, darn it. I was going to say I'll throw a couple in your box. Well, if you buy some paint, I'll throw. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Don't report me. Okay. Can you hear me? I just got a no caller ID phone call. Oh, they called back. Oh, they called twice in a row. Hold on. Sometimes Elena shows up like that. I told her I was going live, but let me just make sure it wasn't her. Oh, excuse me. Paint dust all over me. Hold on just a second. No. Oh, it wasn't her. They want to buy my house? No, I'm streaming on an iPhone, and then I have another iPhone that I use over here, and then I have my computer over there that I do my flash sales and stuff on. My cardboards. I know, right? I did just travel everywhere, and did I enter any rewards programs or anything while I was gone? I think I did. Okay, and then here's the white one. I'm just going to expose a little bit of wood. Bam, thank you for your purchases out of the bin. Y'all, if you're looking in that bin and you're feeling a little confused about any colors or finishes or products you may need, feel free to ask all those questions you need to in the chat. Myself and my mods will help you answer anything you need to know. So I did use the Crackle product on these before I painted them. I am now sold out of that. I will get more in ASAP. You could also use a little bit of Elmer's glue. It doesn't work quite as well. Oh, look how pretty that's shipping. So good. Sunday, I'm on at 9:30 a.m. Central Standard Time, and Sunday is my patriotic show. Before we leave today, I'll give you sneak peeks of all my shows coming up this weekend, okay? My house is a little crazy, so no judgment, all right? A little crazy. And the red and the white corpse, the colors that I used. I got you. So crinoline, I only have one left in the small size. Pinned down below. Oh, you guys found the tiny cherry pies. So cute. I only have one of those left pinned down below, but I do have other colors in white. A white swan would be another amazing option. It is not too bright. It's still pretty off-white. This is crinoline down below. It is now sold out. If you're sad, white swan would be another great choice. Okay, it's not bright white, but it's not quite as off-white. Do you dry the lemons? No, I do not dry the lemons myself. I thought about getting a dehydrator at one point in my life for multiple reasons, but I haven't. Okay, here's White Swan. If you missed crinoline, White Swan is another great alternative. It's a clay-based paint. So yes, it's a lot like a chalk paint, a little bit thicker, a little bit thicker. And then, okay, you said the white and the red. And then Marquee. I still have 5 Marquees left. I used Marquee. It's a little bit more of a barn red. Big Ranch Wife, let's go. You get the ephemera. Thanks for the raid. Look at that. And then I also have Carnival Red. Carnival Red is a little brighter. I'm going to pin it too. Carnival Red is a little bit brighter. If you're not liking that barn red, it's going to be a little more in your face bright red. Not a huge difference. Once you get them onto your actual product, you can see it a little better, but slight difference at most. All right, so now I've exposed my wood a little bit on all of these. Let's do a little clear wax on everything. The clear wax is going to seal the paint up. We're not going to dip in there, Bree. We're not going to dip in there. I already did clear wax on the blue. Now I'm just going to do it on the red. When you put the wax on, your paint's going to darken up just a little bit. There's no wax. There's a little wax. Just the nature of the paint. It will lighten back up as it dries. Okay, so don't freak out. If you're doing a bigger piece and it looks maybe a little uneven when it's drying, don't panic. Give it 24 hours. Let it even out. With that being said, though, you want to try to apply your wax evenly over your entire piece. You don't want big globs of it somewhere and, real light coverage on other spots, or it's going to look uneven as it dries. It'll be harder to even out. Just going to do a little on the top too there. Okay. There we go. Now our paint is sealed. It looks a little shiny right now too. As it dries, it will matte back down. tone the red down with the brown paint. You can, yeah, 100%. You could throw a little weathered wood in there, in your carnival, or a little, even maybe even a little touch of black. I have done a little color mixing. I'm not the biggest mixologist. There's some women within the DIY paint community. Okay, so I went to put my clear wax on that, and I had little red on this brush, so it almost looked a little pinky, and I don't want that, so I'm gonna grab a fresh brush. Another reason why I use the chip brushes a lot is I hate cleaning wax brushes. But man, there are some crazy mixologists within the DIY paint community. They make some amazing colors, concoctions. Now I could put dark wax on these too. Would you guys want me to? I love dark wax. I put it on. A tad of green will do the same. Look at that. I have a mixologist in my room. Color theory is not, I have no formal art training. I took it in middle school, high school a little bit, but you could Google that stuff too. I like to paint. Jonna, we need to have like a craft, and we really should have a crafting retreat. It would be fun. It's a lot of work, you guys. I need a full-time assistant. If you were in the Independence, Missouri area, I have 2 amazing shipping people right now, but I need a full-time assistant. Hit me up, email me, Obsessive by Bree. Done hair. I went to art school. I've done hair, yes. That did take a little color theory. It did. Let's put just a little dark wax on them, yeah? A little bit. Beautiful drops. I pinned the spindle sets down below. It looks like a couple people picked them up. You get all 3 of the spindles. I pre-drilled the holes for you. The jute is also in the bin. This one's coming all unraveled. Oh, crazy. Crazy. Let me know if you have any other questions. I took color theory in college for graphic design. It's fun. I'm going to bend it. Guys, I'm so lazy when it comes to opening paint cans. I will use forks. I will use butter knives. I will use the tip of my scissors. Andrea Nelson art. That is. Okay, so here is our paint. It's getting a little dark in here, so hopefully my ring or my box lights are doing justice. Here's my paint. No dark wax. I'm going to take just a little dark wax over this bottom area. I already have the clear wax on there. It's going to act as a barrier and let me wiggle this around. Let me move this dark wax around a little bit. I got it down in those low points. I'm just going to wipe it back off the high points. And then just a little bit, maybe here around the top, and kind of pull it down. Take a paper towel, wipe off the excess. Oh yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. You do a little around the top here. What do you guys think? Are these cute little firecrackers? Do they look like firecrackers at all? Anything looks like a firecracker if you stick a jute in it. Okay, now on the white one, I'm gonna be easy-handed. Can you see what I'm doing? Similar. I'll check comments here in just a second. Easy-handed. So there's no dark wax on that side. There's dark wax on that side. Just adds a little bit. New show, stick a jute in it. I was going to do a stick a flag in it trend, but I'm about over it all. After this show on Sunday, I don't know if I'll really do a lot more patriotic stuff. I think I'm just ready to go like neutral, rusty, crusty, terracotta, summertime. You know, I really am. The dark wax is so good. It's so good. And because it's so like buttery smooth and easy to move around, it doesn't get overwhelming. And then here's the thing. Say I got a little too much. It's getting to be a little too much. I did the clear wax first, then I did the dark wax, but I'm like, oh, it's a little too much. I can take a little more clear wax on my brush, put it over that dark wax, and then watch. It acts like an eraser, and you can actually kind of pull it back off if you get a little too much. So that's why I always recommend putting a little clear down first. Yeah. Just like with any other holiday. That's cool as shit. Love you, Jonah. Follow me on YouTube, you guys. Seriously, if you miss me later, if you just want the crafting to continue, follow me on YouTube. Upcycled by Bree over there. I have a ton of crafting videos up. The older the videos get, they might get a little cringy, okay? Just not like bad, just like, baby Brie. Just baby Brie, so don't laugh at me. Editing might be a little rocky on some of them. Lighting might be a little crazy. Oh my God. So you guys can thank Handcrafted from Home for my YouTube channel. She forced me to start it. I was like, girl, no. And she was like, girl, yes. And so I was like, girl, fine. And here we are. I'm not super, super active with my long form content anymore. It's a lot of work to film and edit and all of that. But I got inspired when I was in Pennsylvania. There's a lot of content creators there. Get back to it. So I'm just kind of working on hitting the high points on this. There's really no rules, just right. Outback Steakhouse. You can do whatever you want. And I hit the high points, the edges, the corners. And if you don't like dark wax, if it's not your jam, I totally get it. You can skip that step and just do clear. So when it starts to get dark in here and these lights are shining at me, it gets a little harder to see what I'm doing, but we'll get through it. This is our second hard project. I have one more tiny little project for you guys, and then that's it tonight. Yay, Rachel. Rachel, what's your daughter's name? Anya Love Lucy. Hi, Lucy. Jasmine said I'm the reason she's on Whatnot. Look at that. Women empowering. Hi, Lucy. Thanks for watching. Oh, this has a good chippy old piece down at the bottom. All right, there they are. 4th of July. Bang. Bang, bang. I feel like they need one tag. Let's do 1776 on the tag. So these stamps I literally just got off of the Zon. I wonder, I'm sure Prima has number stamps. I should invest in those. They do look like firecrackers. Let's go. I tried hard. You guys could even put little stars on these. That would be really, really cute. Really, really cool. All right. Little black ink on my stamps. Oh, you guys, I got a whole nother set of classroom printer stamps in too. That'll be coming up in the next couple of weeks. Whole nother set. I succeeded. Let's go. I have a YouTube video up. I think it's from like 2 years ago of doing these, but with milk paint. So if you guys are not wanting to wait until next Thursday to see how milk paint works, you can watch that video tonight. Also, did you guys know you can shop my shop here on Whatnot 24/7? I don't have to be live. I don't do the reduced shipping on my paint anyway, so it will be the same cost whether I'm live or not. You guys can hop in there and shop that 24/7 if you run out of a color or a wax or whatever. So feel free. Now, I don't worry too much about these being perfect either. I like my stamps to be a little willy-nilly. I do have the tags in my buy now. If you do not want to buy an entire stamping set and tags and everything else, I will flash sale them down below for you again. Ooh, is it gonna make me reset my flash sale times and everything now? Every time they end? Ew. Ew, whatnot. And now it's only going, now it's only going for a few minutes, for a few seconds. All right, I've got Bang, Boom, and 1776. Yes, Cecile B? I hate that. I have all of mine set to 2 hours. Why are they reverting back now? Whatnot. Stop. And this is why the app crashed yesterday, so they could screw up our flash sales. I mean, I'm Premiere now. I can't talk bad about Whatnot. They tell me. Whatnot, I love you. Okay, this is the braided rusty wire that I have in the buy now. I'm just going to cut a little piece of this. Now you guys could use more like smaller jute or string or whatever you want. You know, what ifs. This is pinned down below. Those were for only went for 15 seconds. Oh, well, whatever. If you guys are interested in tags and you want me to flash sell them again, feel free. I would be happy to. But you guys could make a million of them at home too if you wanted. Either way, you guys could hand paint a little tag. You could cut your own tag out of a regular piece of crafting paper. You know, to get crazy. So a little rusty wire, a little paper tag. You just got to be kind of gentle with it. Now the wire bends just using fingers alone. You don't even need pliers or anything. It's nice and pliable. Just got to be kind of gentle with your paper tag. Look how cute! Makes me so happy. You guys, if you're sad or if life feels overwhelming or if people suck, pick up a paintbrush. Makes things so much better. All right, I'll run these. I'll start them at $1. I have the blank empty ones in my bin for $23 on flash sale right now, okay? Yeah, craft something. It doesn't have to be a paintbrush. Whatever. The opposite of depression is not joy, it's expression. Okay. It's not happiness, it's expression. Okay, now I have the naked ones in my bin for $23. I'm about to run these Upcycle by Brie Originals at $1. Are y'all ready? Send up some yellow hearts if you're excited. Double tap that screen. I just started one more giveaway for paper ephemera and reproduction patriotic stickers. Hop in there if you want some ephemera and stickers. And then I have one more firecracker to give away before the end of the show. Okay, I'm going to run this. You get all three of them and the little tag. Let me edit this down from 5 to 1. And I got sneak peeks coming up for you too. Okay? Before we get out of here tonight. All right, 15 seconds. Running right now. You get all three with our beautiful, chippy, decrepit patina. The little jute rope is hot glued in there. But you know what? At the end of the season, well, I mean, I guess you probably wouldn't want to put bottle brush trees in red, white, and blue. But you would do whatever you want. You could take the jute. Oh, thank you guys so much for the bids. I appreciate you. I suppose if all of the naked sets don't sell, I'll try to paint some more. I'll try my best before Sunday. I can't make any promises, but I'll do my best. Thank you so much, Jackie. I need decrepit on a hat or shirt. Just the word decrepit. I'm kind of decrepit sometimes now, too. Thank you, Jackie. Oh my gosh, I love you. I appreciate you so much. Number 5 is coming to you. I appreciate it. That's a great grab. Great grab. Now I still have sets, the naked sets in the bin. If you want to pick up a set and paint for yourself. If not, if they don't sell out tonight, I will try to paint a couple more before Sunday. We'll do our best. Number 5, thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, it makes my heart so happy. I have down here below, if you guys want me to run just these 4 spindles. Oh, I thought that was a spider web. It's just a hot glue string. I have these 4 if you guys want me to run these. And they're just kind of like a red tone. Nothing on them. You can put some tags on them. Let's do 2 and 2. How about that? Let's do a set of 2 and 2. And they will all sit. I did sand them down nicely, right? So they'll all sit. Yep, on their own. All right, let's do these 2. We'll start them at $1. And they're about 7 inches without their jute. 15 seconds on these 2, off and running. And now these are pretty neutral. So if you wanted to take the jute out and put trees in them or something, you totally could. And then I'll do more after that. Stick some jute in it. It's a firework. Who's going to try some little projects at home? Rachel, thank you so much. You could do some little stripes or stars on these if you wanted. Great grab. I have a couple more down here too that are like different salvage pieces. If you guys are interested, I can run them tonight. or I'll save them for Sunday. Either way. Oh my gosh, I did not want to stop crafting today. I just wanted to chop all the wood, do all the projects. All right, last two of these that I have, they're not exactly the same. They're slightly different heights, but they are super cute. They're running. You get them both. Or carrots. Yes, I've done spindle carrots before. That's a fun one. What else have we made out of spindles? I've made candle risers. I've made, what else? I can't think right now. Fireworks. Mm. We did the fabric trees one time on some spindles and bobbins. Rachel, thank you so much. That was fun. Lucy's so excited. Yay, Lucy. Ooh, who likes real fireworks? That's a great question. I'm scared of them. I don't mind watching them from afar. I don't like setting them off myself. Okay, now be honest with me. Did we get a little too crazy here with these weird salvage pieces? I just started sticking jute and everything. These were just a bunch of random salvage pieces I had left. That's fine, right? They're rustic fireworks. Maybe you don't like red, white, and blue decor. Maybe you only decorate with chippy white paint. You love them? Okay, let's run them. Let's do that. Let's offset them. How about that? Let's do these two together and then we'll do those three together. Oh, Casey's Deals, thank you for the raid. Always coming in clutch with the raid. How was your show? I bet you were smelling. I bet you were selling something that smells delicious. I bet you don't smell at all. If you do, I bet you smell lovely with your scented skincare. When's your next show? Tell us all about it. Oh, goodness. She's not smelly. I promise. Oh, giveaway winner, Susan. Susan Chandler, right? Susan? Susan? I panicked. It's Susan, right? Did I get it? Yes. Okay, sure. For a second, it sounded wrong. All right, let's do these two. These are beautiful old salvage pieces of wood. I just drilled a little hole in them. There's a little hot glue on there still. It's fine. It kept right off of there. Y'all crazy with the hot glue. You get these two. One money running right now. Some chippy old paint on those. Absolutely scrumptious. This one has this big, like, beautiful pedestal base on there. Stick a jute in it, and it looks like a firecracker. Casey's Deals is on again tomorrow evening at 8:15. You love these? I did good. Wish you would have been here crafting with me. Bam! Thank you so much. I know. I wish there's a lot of things. But I wish I had some local crafty friends. We could just be crafting it up all the time over here. Okay, last three. These are the only three left I have out of the random salvage. Oh my gosh, that one has like chippy white and blue paint. I did not do this. This is true old salvage wood chippy paint pieces. That is a piece that matches the boom fireworks that I have. You had three friends over for day craft. It was so much fun. What's up, Kelly? All right, all three of these, one money. Last set of chippy fireworks I have tonight. Running right now. And you guys can retwist this together if you want it to stand up tall like that. It's up to you. I kind of like it all frazzled. Reminds me of me, you know? I'm all frazzled. I love a good crafting day. If I ever do a meetup, if we really do that here in the Midwest, I want to have, like, screw talking about whatnot shipping. Like, let's craft. We can have a seller retreat, but we can talk about it for like a minute and then just craft. Ooh, we might all have to bring our own products, though. Maybe not every, I don't know. Well, it doesn't. I need an assistant. Somebody needs to help me plan this. A buyer retreat. That sounds like so much more fun, actually. Screw all you other sellers. I'm inviting my buyers, okay? Ooh, I could set up a whole store area, like a whole booth. I'm just saying I'm willing to get together for crafting. Independent isn't too far. Oh, shoot. You're in Kansas? Totally normal and not awkward at all, obviously. Paper alert. I'm just kidding. Let's find Joyce. Send me a private message. Let's chat. I could do a live auction. Oh my gosh, Alicia. I don't know the rules and regulations of doing that. here in the state of Missouri, but gonna get a 1 now, 3 now, and a 4, now I got a 4 now, we're gonna get 5, little 6 or now, and a 7, you know, 2.5, 5, 7.5. Well, shit, I haven't done it forever. Nah, 2.5, 5, 7.5, 10, 10, 12.5. Oh, I gotta practice. Don't talk. I just suck now. I had it down, man. I was gonna challenge for that contest. You can do craft kits and sell them on a show before you. I know. I've thought about craft kits before. It takes so much brain work. Okay, it's just a lot, you guys. It's all a lot. Okay, last little thing tonight. Last little thing, and then we're all done with the rectangle wood, right? Nobody else wanted rectangle salvage wood pieces to paint flags on. Bam's in Topeka? What? That's where I grew up. Jen, you want me to run what? Whoa, Jen. Run! Can't go very far. I have how many room? I have salvage wood chunks still. If y'all don't want those, I'll paint them up with flags before 4th of July. Now, I got a bunch of these little rosettes. Look how fast these came in the mail. I got a bunch of these little rosettes when I was in Pennsylvania, and shipped them home to myself. What did you want me to run, Jen? I put ephemera clips in them. I know, isn't that crazy how fast they came? I put ephemera clips in them, and then some of the reproduction, I almost said Valentine's Day, 4th of July postcards in there. You love them. So, super simple. I have some rosettes to sell. These ephemera clips are in my buy now. These patriotic postcards are in my buy now. This boxwood is in my buy now. Okay? So I can sell these, and then I can sell you guys these. I can put the little ephemera clips and the postcards on flash sale in case you want to make your own. This is so super simple. In fact, here, I'll show you how super simple it is. Let me get one that doesn't match the ones I have over here. Over here, over here. Oh, it's tight corners in here. I have a mess to clean up. My shipping people are going to be here at 9 a.m. My show starts at 8. I still have to pull these orders. I still have to make dinner. All right, that one has a little bit of a sticker on. I got to get my kid tomorrow. I'm just not going to sleep for a week. Vacation is over. All right, I have this chippy old piece of wood. Okay, I got my drill and a drill bit. Wear your protective eye gear. I don't have any in here. Okay. We drill a piece of hole. We drill a hole in the piece of wood. It's like that. You take your clip. So these are in the buy now. They are 12 inches long. Whoa. They are 12 inches long, but you can cut them to whatever size you want. I have 10 left. I have started them on flash sale down below. What's up, Vintique Attic fans? They are flash selling down below if you want to snag a tiny little ephemera clip for yourself. And then I'm just going to clip it off to size. These are so dull. I need a new pair. Oh. And then it's going to fly across the room. So watch your eyeballs. I found it. Okay, found it. You can put a little hot glue down in there. Oh, I didn't plug in my hot glue gun. Ooh. Or you can use super glue. I don't have the one to bin bam, but I'm about to run a bunch of these for you. They're all a little different, so I didn't want to take the time to preload them, but I'll run them on auction for you. And your super glue is going to be clogged. This is live crafting, folks. And you're going to give yourself a double chin to try to poke it open. Then you're going to squirt hot glue or super glue everywhere. All right, let me just plug in my hot glue gun. Hold on. It's real heavy, man. You can't make it up. And here's the thing is, like, before I go live, I do try to, like, lay out all my stuff. And no, I got it. Lay out all my stuff and yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. But it's always, it's just real life crafting. If you don't like the real life crafting, you should follow me on YouTube. Oh, Psychopath Bree, same name as here. We're 500 edited videos. I put the bloopers at the end though. So if you want to see the bloopers, No. Okay, I put a little super glue down in there. That's a little activator to make it dry faster. And I think it didn't squeeze out. I'm gonna super glue my finger to my hand. Super glue my hand to this wood next. For my next trick. All right, it'll dry. Use E6000. There we go. Instant. I'm instant satisfaction gal. E6000 doesn't dry fast enough for me. If I am ever crafting live and I need to use like a wood glue or E6000, I use it in conjunction with hot glue. So the hot glue holds it instantly while the super glue dries. Or the E6000 dries. Okay, there we go. Boom. That's all I did. So the long pics are flash sailing down below in case you want to grab one. And then I have the patriotic postcards. That's literally all I did. Now, you guys could, the patriotic postcards are reproduction. You'll get one picked at random. Okay. They're flash sailing down below. You guys could use whatever kind of ephemera you wanted to in these, obviously. Obviously. I do like these specific long ephemera clips because that holder is teeny tiny on there. That circle or whatever is itty bitty. And then I just put a little bit of boxwood. I just snagged a little bit of boxwood to glue on there. You could use whatever kind of floral and greenery you wanted. This English boxwood is newer to my buy now section. It's a nice large pick. I did throw it on flash sale down below. But you could use baby's breath or whatever. Oh, the brown onion would be pretty with the salvage wood. The fernwood leek spray would be gorgeous. Guys, it's almost 8 o'clock and I still gotta cook dinner. Who's gonna come cook dinner for me? Struggle. I got this. Ooh. I'm glad I did plug in my hot glue though. So I'm gonna put just a little hot glue right here. Are you warm enough yet? All right, we'll do it in a second. We'll be patient. The accelerator just dries it like instantly. I mean, super glue usually dries pretty fast anyway, but sometimes when you need like that, bam, instant bond, the accelerator's nice. This is my favorite, and usually it doesn't get clogged like that either. It's the Star Bond. This is the Gap filler thick, super thick, so it doesn't run all over the place, but it does dry a little slower than like your traditional runny super glue. So the accelerator just dries it faster. You ready yet? All right, let's run these other two real quick. And then I do have pieces for you. Okay, I'm going to run these on dollar starts. These rosettes are a little bit smaller. It is plugged in. The light's on, dang it. Right? Oh, yeah, it is. These rosettes are a little bit smaller than some of the ones I've had in the past. They're like little baby ones. They're just cute. They're 3x3. Also, what I've done with the rosettes, like take a piece of lace and glue it, hot glue it around, and then you can put like a sprig down in the lace, forget about that whole part. I've laid them down flat before and used them as a cloche base. What other things have y'all done with these? Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, cute for Halloween. Ooh, put a spooky old picture in there. So this one is just like a traditional wood grain. It has a little bit of like alligator crackle to the finish. It is an old one for sure. Very nice. All right, let's run it for $1. 15 seconds. This one's up and running. Auction number 10. And you get the postcard and the ephemera clip. You get the whole shebang on this one. I do have a few of these that aren't upcycled yet. I will run them as well. So cute. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I hope you had fun. I hope it was worth a little bit of wait. Bookmark next Thursday's craft show as well. We'll use some milk paint and transfers next week. Jackie, thank you so much. Number 10. Great grab. Appreciate you. The ephemera clips and the postcards are flash sailing down below in case you want to grab a couple rosettes and make your own. I also need a shirt that says, "Ah!" I say that in real life all the time too. When things go south. Ah! Somebody called me out on it. Okay, I just put a tiny little drop of hot glue right there. and I'm gluing. What's up, S'more? And I'm gluing this on. Is he here or did you just tag him? Hello. What's going on, friend? We're crafting tonight. Oh, what happened there? My glue's hot enough yet? Could stick. Just like took the color off the plastic. I got another raid, Midwest Mimi. Thank you so much. How was your show? Tell us all about it. I have one more ephemera giveaway left. You get old ephemera and a few of my reproduction patriotic stickers tonight. Hop in that giveaway. How was your show? Rachel had a question. What is going on? What is happening? What is happening here? It's on low. It should be on high. You guys, my hot glue gun is not hot glue gun. You know what? Screw it. Rachel, what's up with crinoline? Did she answer you? I'm just gonna super glue this bad boy. Well, if you ever want to switch out your floral, it's gonna be tricky now. Thank you, Midwest Mimi. I appreciate you. We're just wrapping up some crafting tonight. Hence my lack of patience. Starting to run out. When are you on again? What are you selling next time? Tell us all about it. Okay, there we go. Now it's not going anywhere. I don't have one more postcard up here, but I will put a patriotic postcard with this, okay? One picked at random. This one is off-white and chippy, but that's all I did. Just a little ephemera clip, a little piece of greenery. Takes these rosettes from boring to functional. All right, this one's running. I will put a postcard with it, okay? Only the big one is left. When will the new ones be in the shop, or will be a different color? So Ray, I would just grab White Swan. If you're ready to craft tonight, I would just grab White Swan. And it is a beautiful off-white. You already got the dark wax, so you can put some clear and dark wax over it, right? You got the dark wax, or did you miss that too? But White Swan is amazing. It is my favorite white, and it's going to be slightly more versatile than crinoline because crinoline's a little more, creamy. But I will pin White Swan for you. I'm just gonna have to start ordering. Like I thought I got enough. I thought I got enough this time to keep y'all happy. I'm just gonna have to start ordering like 15 of each small color now when we do projects. You guys, this is insane because when I was doing crafting shows and had my booth, I would get like 2 of each. And that would last me forever. There's the White Swan. It is a beautiful white. It's not as yellowy creamy or yellowy off-white as creamy as a crinoline is. God, sorry, I'm mixing in Sweet Pickens colors now. But it is still a beautiful off-white. Like here it is next to vintage linen. Or I'm sorry, beadboard. No, vintage linen. See, this is like white. White Swan is still off-white. It's a good color. It's all blended together now. All right, last one that I have upcycled, and then I'll do a few of these that are not upcycled, and then give you some sneak peeks. Add one more giveaway, and we're done for the night. If y'all have any other questions about colors, feel free to ask, okay? Feel free to ask. Here's this rosette. You get the little, this is actually my favorite postcard. The little cute patriotic top hat dude. All right, running right now, 15 seconds. Yeah, I got it all bagged up. Sorry, friend. I got you. Last one that I have upcycled, up and running. It's right here. Don't worry, I just swirled a little bit. I got you. Video receipts. Britt and Ivy. Thanks so much. That's number 12. Yeah, I'll mark it right now for you so you don't panic. 11 and 12. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Okay, I have a few of these that are not upcycled. These two have a little bit of sagey kind of green paint on them. I did not paint these. I bought them just like this. I'll run them back to back in case you're trying to get a set of them. I'm gonna run them for $1 and see what happens. Here we go. 3 inches on this plain rosette. Now you could upcycle it if you wanted, or you can use it for something else. Lay it down flat, use it as a little baby riser, stack it in with your decor. The possibilities are endless. They are beautiful. That green on that one is killer. Number 13, SCH Chris. I appreciate you. I have a few more of these that I'll bring into upcoming shows as well. I got a bunch. I'll run a few tonight, and we'll save a few for other projects. Rachel, let's go. Ephemera coming to you. This one is also with the chippy green paint. We're running right now for $1. $1, make you holla. You guys, I'll let you know how the recipe is. Do you want me to post it on my stories? If I'm not just too famished. Gin number 14. All right, I will. I sure will. It's going to be delicious. I'm going to be up late. It's okay. Shouldn't take that long to bake. 20 minutes probably. Okay, chippy white one. Oh, that one's good. Look at the creamy chippy white paint. Delicious. Running right now, 15 seconds. You sent me a DM. What'd you do, girl? Face palm. Face palm. That one is Alicia. Thank you so much. I don't see it. I don't see it. Maybe it hasn't come through yet. Is everything okay? Maybe Gucci. I'll check it. I'll check it right after the show. It hasn't come in yet. Lucy's distracting you. It's okay. Is something wrong? You can say it here. Is it something you ordered or something? I got you. I'll check it right after the show. She's go to bed. Go to bed, Lucy. Leave your mother alone. Shopping time. All right, here's another white one. This one's just a little bit bigger than that last white one. It's running right now. It is beautiful and chippy. It's just a little bit bigger though. Not exact match. Running right now. You little heathen. It's all fun and games until they get in the way of shopping. Just kidding. Just kidding, Lucy. You're cool. We love you. It's all good. Lethal, how are your kiddos doing? Kept swiping, didn't realize I was getting the wax, so I bought multiples. Oh, and sold me out. Oh, Rachel. Okay. Hold on. Oh, goodness. I was like, dang, y'all selling me out fast. No, I'm actually glad you told me right now. It's okay. No worries. No worries. Okay, so you got a 4 ounce and you accidentally bought a big 4 and 13 ounce. Okay, thank you. No, thank you for telling me because I can go put them back in stock right now. And in case, oops, almost ended my show. In case anybody else was looking for dark wax, I'm gonna bump those up one more time. It was just one of each. No worries, friend. It happens. Okay, so if you were wanting a small 4 ounce dark wax, I've got one left now. I just need to put it back in the show, I think. And then I have a couple more of these. This one went to, hold on, let me mark this real quick. I got to stay in a good habit of marking these if I'm going to teach my girl to Shia. Beep, beep, 1 second. Not pocket. More. Maybe I can't put it back in the show. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe so, maybe not. Oh, there it is. Yep. Okay, cool. So if you missed the small, dark 4-ounce wax, I've got one of those left. If you missed it, there's one more chance, and I still have large ones, of course. Man, I am not excited about whatever kind of updates they did. It is not exactly making buy now inventory very easy on me here. Okay, and then I updated the big one. Okay, thanks for telling me. Nat and Kid, I know. I said Hot Pocket. It made me think of Nat. It's what's up? I'm in. I'm in where? I'm in. On. Oh, you missed the whole show. Where you been? Okay, I have two of these that are wood and not painted. Look how beautiful this one is. So this one has a bigger nipple. And that one has a smaller nipple. Sorry. What do you call that? Listen, look away. I'm sorry. I forgot there's kids in here. Oh, I'm sorry. All right, 15 seconds. Running right now on this one. You're all good, girl. You're all good. Always feel free to red chat me too if you're confused or something happens. You just said word whoops. Nipples. Does nipple red chat? YouTube, I'm sorry, don't record me. This one's running. Beautiful Rosette. It does. Does singular. What about singular? Alicia, thank you so much. Thank you for the raid. One vintage Mimi. It does. Good to know. It does. One vintage Mimi. How was your show? Thank you so much for the raid. I am all out of paper ephemera giveaways, but I'm about to run a firecracker giveaway here in just a second. It's not a real firecracker. Faux firecracker giveaway. Stick around. We're crafting tonight. When is your next show, One Vintage Mimi? Tell us all about it. I'm running this last little rosette that I have tonight, running right now for $1. Beautiful old rosettes. I'll have a few more of these on upcoming shows. All my friends are here. Shelby, Brilby. Hi, friends. You're in the Dollar Holla. I heard they were bringing that back. Everybody go follow One Vintage Mimi. Bookmark Dollar Holla. It's a really fun, fast-paced raid train where everything starts at $1. Cheap and easy. I love it. Blackheart's in the chat for cheap and easy. Number 18 coming to you. Just like my crafts. Cheap and easy. I love it. Thank you so much. Drop all those black cards. Welcome, Cheap and Easy, to the gang. All right, Nat, here's what you missed. We turned rosettes into ephemera holders. Okay. We turned, cute. Okay, she likes it. We turned salvage wood spindles into fireworks by putting a little jute in them. Cute. Little recap. These naked spindle sets are in the buy now. If you missed them, and I think they would be cute. They kind of got a red tone to them. I started them on flash sale down below again. Oh, that one stayed on for 2 hours. That's me rolling my eyes at whatnot. Don't clip that. Some things work, some things don't. So we did the spindles. They are flash selling down below the naked ones, but those naked ones are kind of red toned anyways. Oh, and then you reported me for rolling my eyes. What? The little tags we stamped are in there as well. Ooh, I bet you could use some dark wax on the tags. Just a little bit, you know? A little tea stain on those. Ooh. Okay, and then the last project we did today, if you missed it, let me find it. Please hold. Where are they? Were the hand-painted flags. So we started out with some boring old wood, and we painted American flags, all decrepit and chippy and runny and good. Okay, so for my flags and my spindles, I used 3 colors. I will pin them down below. Now, crinoline, they already sold me out of the smallest size, but I've got White Swan, which is another beautiful off-white color. This is Marquee. This is the red I used. I also used Hey Sailor, which is a beautiful navy blue. Now, I also did, here's Hey Sailor pinned down below. Only one of those left in the small size. I did multicast this to YouTube, so you can follow me on YouTube, Upcycled by Bree, and watch the replay to see how I got this amazing drippy finish. And then I used crinoline. I can pin that in the 16 ounces sold out in crinoline too. I love you guys. I will restock all of my products ASAP. I do have it in the biggest size, the 32 ounce. It's a big Mama Jamma. It'll last you forever. Or you could use White Swan. White Swan is another beautiful, just slightly off-white that I did pin down below. So here is, where did I put the White Swan? Here we go. Here is the crinoline versus the White Swan. Not a huge difference. Crinoline on the bottom, White Swan on the top. But you could definitely add like a drop of yellow to this or brown or something. Maybe not your full container, but just the paint you're working with and darken it up a little bit. Who else? What'd you say? Purple or green? Somebody said green? No, green and the red. I got the carnival red. Is that going to look okay? It will. 100%. 100%. And you got the dark wax, so you can darken that up. Here's carnival red. Here's marquee. It's not a huge difference. Throw you a little dark wax over your carnival. It'll be perfect. And carnival is going to be great for Christmas too. So you can't go wrong. It's just preference. If you hate it and you want to switch it, cancel the carnival, buy the marquee. It's up to you. It's up to you. But those are the three colors I used. Those were my projects tonight. I did 1776 on that side. I hope you guys loved them. I hope you had some fun. I do have some extra blank forwards. And I will try to do a couple more before Sunday. Okay. This is going to be my last giveaway tonight. Give me just a second though before we run it. I want to do just a little bookkeeping. No, a little announcements. And then I have sneak peeks of what's coming up too. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to give this away. We're going to raid somebody. Hang out for a few more. Okay, bookmark upcoming shows. Tomorrow morning, grab your coffee. Join me. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. We are doing watch dial lots. Dark wax on the tag we want to see. Oh, okay. We're doing watch dial lots in the morning. I'm going to do it on a tag I haven't used yet. How about that? We're just going to test it. Ow, it just stubbed my toe. Watch dial lots in the morning. It's going to be amazing. Saturday morning, I'm going to pop on and do some bin flash sales. I have new items in my bin. I'll give you a sneak peek of those in a minute. And then Sunday morning is my Americana show, my 4th of July patriotic show. So don't miss it. It's going to be a crazy busy weekend. I won't be on super long in the morning. Just be a quick little watch dial. And if you can't make it in the morning, don't worry. I'll save a few 5 a.m. for you. Here, you can go back to sleep for a little bit. If you can't make it in the morning, I'll save a few watch dials. I know it's early. Okay, paper tag, tiny bit of dark wax on a brush. So I like to work in from the edge. Oh, look at that. I like to work in from the edge. I don't know why I said it twice. You heard me the first time. And that's the other good thing about the chip brushes. They're just really, they're so like wispy on the end. They give some great texture. Oh, with their bristles. Look at that. Stop it. Okay, well, we love that. We love that. Did you get red chatted? Why did you get red chatted? So mean. Here we go. Do we love it? Look how nicely that worked out. I should have done it to all of them. Thanks for forcing me to try that. And the wax is like the wax is so thick that it doesn't ruin the paper. If it was a runny wax, it would just ruin it. So you could just like kind of go over it like that, right? But if you work in from those edges and really get the edges all darkened, oh. All right, are we happy? Somebody say, woo! Stamp first. Stamp first because your ink probably won't sit very well over the wax. I just did it on a blank one. You want to stamp first, technically. I don't think it really matter here. Let's just do it. Let's just do it. I'll just put a number 1 on this tag. Oh, how about a number 4 for the 4th? Oh, where'd my ink pad go? He was smart. Oh, I was like, okay, sorry. Dip my blood in the ink. Never mind. Listen, I'm tired. I just got home like 24 hours ago, y'all. She takes it back. I love you guys. Ah! Number 4, it's probably not even centered. It still works. Look at that! So stinking cute. So good. Somebody want this? Here, I'll run it for $1. If you, especially now, it's like it'd be like $4 in shipping. So if you haven't bought anything else, don't buy it. Okay. If you've already, I mean, you can if you want, but there you go. If you've already bought something, throw it. Maybe that's still too expensive. Don't buy this. Let me. What? No, it's fine. I was just gonna take the shipping down. It's fine. You can have it. It's $1. I don't even know who that is. Jimmy, thank you so much. Jackie, I hope you already bought something else. I'll board this and make sure it gets to you good. Number 1. Wait, why are we saying 1? What? $1? What? Is that all the shipping is? 1 what? Oh, 1 if you love Brie. Oh. Who said that? I was like, what'd I do? I didn't tell you to put a 1 in the chat. Oh, you guys love me? I love you. I was scared. I thought I did something wrong. Okay, Jackie, thank you. I hope, was the shipping ridiculous on that? Is that okay? Is everything okay? Is everything fine? Maybe I should make some more of these and do them 78-cent shipping. Okay, we're done here. We're done. I love you guys. Let's have a little community time, okay? I'm gonna run the last giveaway. It's gonna be a 5-minute giveaway. I'm gonna walk you around. You bought other stuff. Okay, good. I'm glad. Okay. Just want to make sure it wasn't ridiculous. I'm gonna walk you around, give you sneak peeks of my next 3 shows. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, while the giveaway runs. You guys drop your shows in the chat. If you're a seller here on the app, let us know who you are, what you're selling, when you're going to be on. Or maybe you have a friend or somebody you love to watch. Okay, maybe you have a friend that you want to promote their show. You can drop your friend shows in the chat too. That's cool. Where you were going to run the wood for me. Oh, you want this one? I got you. I'll start it at 5. I got you, girl. Got you. You said run. I made a joke and then forgot and got distracted. All right. There you go, Miss Man. There's that wood for you. It's kind of square, almost rectangle. This would make a cute little short stubby flag. And it does have its kind of decrepit. It's slightly red chippy paint on there. Neck it on the back. Boom, 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 boom. All right, drop your shows in the chat or promote a friend if you've got a friend who's on. Maybe you got a new friend that's selling. Barn Picks next show, 5/18. Barn Picks, what are you gonna have? Barn Pickings, do you have stuff from the barn? Thank you, Jen. Appreciate you. Drop your shows in the chat. Y'all, Ho to the Most sells with her daughter Cherry Bomb Vintage. Y'all be sure to follow her. Follow Lancaster and Trinket Mouse and Ho to the Mo. I'm coming in late. What kind of paint are you using and do you sell it? Again, Pat. Yes, I do. I have DIY paint and products. You missed the entire show, but don't have any fear, again, Pat, because you can follow me, Upcycle Brag Brie on YouTube. You can watch the entire replay. Then, if you're like, oh my gosh, I need me some of that, you guys, you can go to my shop 24/7. I do not have to be live. Okay. So if you go watch the replay, Gampat, and you want to purchase the products, you can go to my shop any time of the day. Okay. And find these paint products here. The easiest way to search for the DIY paint would be to type DIY DIY pants, would be to type a DIY paint into the search bar. And then all of the DIY paint and products will pop up specifically that I used. But you can shop my bin at 24/7. All right, y'all. Drop your shows in the chat. That was option number 20. And I'm going to show you what I got coming up before we get out of here. Oh, the giveaway. Here we go. Last giveaway of the night. We got 5 minutes to promote ourselves and sneaky peeky. Here's our last spindle firecracker of the night. I thought this kind of looked like a little patriotic hat, too. You guys can make these into Uncle Sam's if you wanted to. These patriotic firecrackers are still in my bin. I am going to put them on a slightly larger discount. Oh snap! In case you bought a couple things, you want to fill your box. $9.21 up to £5 tonight. White spindle firecrackers are flash selling down below. They don't have the tag on them. I didn't know if everybody would like the paper tag, but they do come with the jute already in them. Okay, y'all snag you some of those up before they're gone. So good. Or paint it to make it look like Uncle Sam's. It'd be so cute. Thank you very much. I will do just that. Okay, and then Gampat, I will be crafting again next Thursday night at 6:30 p.m. Central again. So bookmark next Thursday. Okay, y'all, this is a crazy compiled mess here. This is going to be Sunday's show, though, part of it. I have been hoarding, it's just piling patriotic stuff for months, okay? I will be mixing in my patriotic stuff with amazing, beautiful wood and metal items on my shelves like I usually do. That beautiful Edison piece I got, that's off of an old record player. Oh, but all the patriotic stuff on Sunday, okay? It's going to be cute. I'll try to do a couple more flags. Look, I have blue oil cans. I've got some salt glazed pottery. That's amazing. 76 oil lamp there. This is going to be good. Uh-huh. It's going to look much better. On Sunday, I will have everything here beautifully styled up on these shelves, okay? I have a few more rosettes that I will be bringing. Okay, tomorrow morning, y'all. Tomorrow morning, watch dials. Watch dials, watch dials. So we're going to do them in lots. I was going to try to attach a few of them to some of these spools before the morning and put sprigs in them, but I don't know if we'll have that much time. So I might just load those in my bin. We'll see. Look at those. Look at that. Look at that. I have a few other goodies on the table too. So if you see other things in the morning that are already on the table, we can look at those as well. 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Do not miss it. You guys went banana bonkers over these and said, Bree, please get more. So I got 3 times as many as I did last time. Yes, I'll have the bingo cards in the morning. Look, I put little watch dials on them like bingo, like button bingo almost, but watch dial bingo. Yes, come hang out in the morning, Bam. 8 a.m. Early. Okay, Saturday, I am going to be doing some bin flash sales again. I just opened up all my new wholesale stuff that I ordered while I was gone. Okay, I got some new style stuff. We have some mossy, like this is like a mossy vine, some new bird nest styles, some new greeneries, a couple new florals. But I'll do flash sales on Saturday morning. Y'all really liked that a couple weeks ago. I thought it would be fun. No, the White Star Lavender is out of stock. Girl, everybody got a hold of that, and I cannot get any more right now. But I'm stocking it like a mad woman. I have it set to notify me when it's restocked. I picked up some bigger rusty stars and some more fun rusty corrugated lace. And this lacy stuff, some rusty crusty bells and more chicken wire. So I've got good rusty things. The wagon I restocked, pip berries I restocked. I got some new dough bowls. Oh, these little risers are so good. These little chunky risers are new in the bin. More star dough bowls. The wagon is cute, right? I know you've been waiting. Trust me, I have been waiting too. So we won't be on my couch on Saturday morning, but I just wanted to show you a couple sneak peeks of some of the new stuff I did get. And then I still have all of this amazingness left over from the flea market. Wholesale I got to put away. So it's going to be an amazing, exciting couple of shows coming up. And then I have a ton of stuff I shipped home from Pennsylvania. So don't forget to bookmark all upcoming shows. Y'all drop, I know those wire baskets. I only have 2 of them. They're teeny tiny. I will bring those. Are you going to be here Sunday? I was thinking I'd just bring those to Sunday's show since I only have 2 of them. They're egg baskets. They're so good. This is going on tomorrow or all throughout the month? What do you mean? I'm on all the time, all day, every day. Tomorrow morning I'm doing watch dials. Oh, the wagons. The wagons are in my bin tonight, I do believe. I do believe I already put them in. I did. There you go. I threw them on flash sale for you if you want to grab yourself a rusty wagon tonight. Over 500 items in the bin. All right, who's going to win the firecracker? Tammy! Tammy, congratulations! 1776 is yours. I hope you love it. Okay, I didn't even look for somebody to raid, so let's do that real quick. Don't leave. Don't leave. And then if you want to, okay, are you sure? All right, let's do that. Then if you want to hang out or wait on that, I got 4 of them. So I need you to find something for me. Is there a chance you have a small clock pendulum? Oh, I don't have any pendulums, but I'll keep an eye out. Are we talking about for like a wall mounted grandfather clock or whatever? Like that size? Or like teeny tiny pendulum? Private message me again, Pat, what size you need, and I'll keep an eye out. No, okay, private message me because I've been obsessed with the watch stuff lately, and I've got a couple of watching clock people now that I could put the word out to. But private message me, cool. Like the size you need. Cool, I got you. Okay, y'all, we are gonna go right in the hollows. Drop black hearts in the chat when you get over there. Let them know we sent you, and I'll see you bright and early, 8 a.m. Right there on my table, Princess Haley. Thank you so much. Oh, you're gonna love that rusty wagon. I've had them before. They're so cute. You can put all the terracotta pots or like your little faux fireworks in them. You're gonna love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody. And I'll see you bright and early in the morning. Watch dials. Okay. Yay. All right. I love you. I love you. It's getting weird. Quit saying I love you. Stop. It's strange now. Nat, I love you though. In the hollows. Let's go. Black hearts in the chat when you get over there. I'm gonna go. Oh, I'm follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna go make the salmon. Why can't I find her? I'm gonna go make the salmon. I'll put the recipe on Insta. All right, in the hollows. Here we go. $2 starts, quilts, copper, books, linens, vintage variety. Drop black hearts in the chat. I'll put the giveaway in the bag. I'll mark it. I'll see you guys in the morning. Okay, bye now.